Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Risk of Resources Loadout Race of the Week. I am Race, and I'm here with Cornifer. Hello.
Yo, 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 what up, people? Glad to be on the casting couch once again. It's been a long time. Thank you for having me, sir. Excited for this one.
No problem. It's gonna be a fun one. Like going in this race, yesterday we announced it, and honestly, I didn't know who was gonna be racing yet, fully because we had Cap who's level 6, so he's stepping out today. But let's go check out the website and stuff. We have Cabbage, we have K, and we have Ruddy today. So pretty good lineup,
Mm,
honestly. Some very powerful racers. We're starting
yeah,
off with Rex. Huh?
I haven't actually seen Ruddy like properly racing that much. I had
Mm-hmm.
to step away a while these last months, and I didn't actually see them racing all that much. I'm excited because I've also been in those shoes a while ago, and it is kind of scary. I mean, Cabbage and K, we know, but
We know.
definitely a good lineup. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be clear, Ruddy has held the Captain Gauntlet, our world record for months now. It's ridiculous. They're all, I
Yeah.
mean, accomplished speedrunners and have all held first place titles at some point. So
Yeah, yeah.
Um, first off today is the Rex. I mean, this is not our favorite Rex loadout, but should be fine. We got Multi up next after. Again, not our favorite either, but should be kind of
Mm,
interesting. We have Ballista Huntress, so not too bad. And then we have what is my personal favorite Mander loadout, but is probably a loadout that the racers do not like for going very fast. So
were you not a man of the phase blast in the past, sir? Or
I
did
used to
you
be. I
yeah.
like the phase round though nowadays. I've kind of
Yeah.
kind of switched over.
Yeah, you can get more creative with that as well,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
That is
especially
nice.
Gorak made a mod to fix the piercing bug that like alters the trajectory of piercing
Amazing.
attacks. And with phase round, man, it's really good. So, but yeah, honestly, not too bad today. I feel like the loadouts today are pretty top heavy, right? The ones we start out with are seeming a little bit more rough than the ones we're ending off with. But they're gonna need
Yeah.
some warm up good luck for sure. For sure. And also chat, make sure to get your bingo cards in. Do exclamation point bingo. If you're gonna want to get I mean you're gonna want to do it as early as you can so you get as many points in, and make sure to join Discord and post your bingos at the end of the race and stuff. See how you did. We take all that feedback in for the next week's bingo card and stuff like that. So all the fun stuff. I think
All the funnies. Yeah,
our
also thank you,
racers are
Kay,
getting
for all
started.
these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kay sets aside a time every week to make sure that the bingo cards are new and exciting and good to go for everybody. So
Like a proper gamble, yeah.
make sure you say thank you.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thoughts. Oh
so
yeah,
much
but
effort. Hmm.
have you seen I think it was Zombie. I don't know if anybody else tried that, but like a Rex only M2 challenge. But this particular M2, of course, you can't go with the full damage one and expect to only use that. Eventually, you will, you know.
Mm.
I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a slog, but maybe some determination, maybe some good luck. People can pull that off. But Rex is very, very limited and heavy. Yeah.
I remember. I think Ruddy did the Mander only grenade challenge.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, that one
Intense.
actually seems really fun. I think Mark made a mod such that changes all of your abilities in a grenade, so you just start trucking them. All right, so let's go over and Kay, are you live? Where is Kay?
He Yeah, we can't just make he's knee deep in colonists. No, 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 no,
Okay,
no. He's
there.
on. He's on.
All
He's
right.
on. He's on. He's coming.
The very
There.
last seconds.
Yeah.
Literally went
Yeah, you
live
got
right now. All right, we're
yeah.
starting. So here we go. We got also we have no pot ruling today. which I'm sure these races are actually a little bit thankful for. Um, and we
Yeah,
also have
sucks.
Roost, Wetland, RPD, and Grove today on Rex, which is not really my favorite stage order for Rex, but we'll see how they do.
I mean, up until RPD, they're gonna be fine. You can get away with a lot of stuff. I feel from RPD on, we're gonna get the speed check, and if either they don't have decent AOE going, or if they don't have decent speed, then brace for impact
Yeah.
potential.
I mean, the other thing about Grove too, it just has nothing like really special going for it like the other ones do. And they're not going to be there late enough to actually like will in a scav or anything. So it's just going to be a map with worse bosses. At least it's not
Yeah,
sirens though. And at least they
yeah.
can have an option of getting loot if they need it. I suspect we might see this loadout be a little bit slower than some of the other loadouts today. So we will
I
see.
mean, people definitely, you got to step in a little cautious, even, especially since most people like aren't particularly comfortable with Rex, and then you need to pay some HP for the extra mobility. It's gonna be complicated. So yeah.
Hmm. The main thing is here, they just need to figure out a way to deal damage with this loadout. With the ultra self damage loadout, it has a cost to it, but at least they go in with damage. Here,
Yeah.
there's really not too much, so they have to figure out a build actually. And obviously, when we have loadouts like this, the biggest thing we're considering is equipment, right? If we can get an equipment that solves our damage problem, that's the easiest way to do it. Capacitor, get some bands, we're done. A
Oh yeah.
little bit of bleed with a crowdfunder, we're done. Something, caffeinator fireworks, yada yada, it can go on. But
Yeah. True
we
though. I
also
mean,
have,
and
there you go.
oh, we do have bleed, by the way. Like
Oh, a little
bleed at the
bit.
start. I think ready the only one. Yeah.
We do have to remember with this loadout though, with the M1 and M2, um, they both have a zero 0.5 proc coefficient, so you need double of the amount of like daggers as you think you do for something like Commando. And obviously we do have a recycler starting us off, which is amazing. That's exactly what we actually want to see here in a loadout like
Yeah,
this.
that is the get out of jail free card potentially. Now let's see how deep in the roles they're gonna have to go.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. And also, as a reminder, if you don't know, I see questions about this still every week, even though I talk about it all the time, but recyclers are seeded um, to the best that they actually can be, which is it's amazing. Every time that you reroll a white item, it goes in like the same order, right? So if I reroll like pennies, I'll get a crowbar. If you reroll a backup mag, you'll get crowbar because crowbar is the first one. And that's the same for all the rarities of items. So it's separated by greens, reds, boss items, equipment. So everyone's going to get the same item rerolls with the recycler. Um, so we'll just have to kind of keep track mentally of, if they reroll a green, what do they get first? And, so that way we can
First white roll APR. So damage coming in hot.
first
That's nice.
first green reroll is Gore's Home.
Mm, don't like to see that.
I mean, I think it's all right early. I think yeah, giving up the Chrono Bobble early was probably fine in case there. You can actually get some more loot for the same time spent.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't know. That's actually not that worth, but a chrono like Rex, the Rex slow with the chrono is amazing safety for Mithrix as well, and they don't have the snare, so I don't know. That is a yeah. I don't know if they have that. If they have that much worry yet, but always an option, right?
I think Chrono in this loadout is going to be better later once they start getting to stage 3, 4, and Mithrix. But right now I
Yeah.
think it's all right. So, and also I see a question in chat. What happens if the crowbar is already on the ground and it's supposed to be crowbar that I reroll into? It'll go to the next item on the list, and the next time you reroll a white item, it'll go back to the crowbar. So you can't really like skip ahead really too far or anything like that. You'll always get the items that you're supposed to have, which is a very well done system, and it's custom coded by Zinc, one of our Risk of Resources mod members. So, and you see them race a lot as well.
Oh yeah, the mod team amazing. Like, let's be
Oh
real.
yeah,
out
they're
of the
fantastic.
voluntaries, yeah. Okay, and we do have a slug lying around, like closer to the back where you usually have the fountain nut. Might be a
So
nice option. Yeah.
I'm looking at Cabbage here, um, and he was electing to open a lot of the chests around the Void Key before he took the chance to open it. Ooh, really tough choice there. In the first Void Key right here on the ground, it is a Polyloot and a Plasma Shrimp
Oh.
option. So, oh, and Ruddy rerolled an equipment into a gun, which he can use on this map, and then reroll the boss item for. So this is we're
Oh.
getting into some really cool macro plays, and there's a red on the ground. Oh man. So it was a alien head, and Cabbage rolled it into an Aegis. So I think everyone's probably gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Uh,
this is good.
yeah. At that point, yeah, give me the freaking alien head, but
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, and the
I think I would have rerolled it too, but
yeah, like you definitely want one of the more like damaging items, even if you get like a Tesla or something,
and
something to
K
help out
rerolled it.
better.
Ah, you see his face. That's gonna be fun. I hope everyone finds the gun equipment like Ruddy did, because we're gonna see some really cool items on this stage. Aegis
Oh
being one
yeah.
of them. So
But Ruddy was actually thinking, like, as we said, like maybe Cabbage and K have been putting up some of the, like, being on first all the time, so very intense, and then maybe now Ruddy can get an upper hand somewhere if he only gets the if he's the only one that gets the yellow, Like, I don't
yeah,
know, a
yeah.
Murph, a
And it
Churf,
looks
Little
like he
D.
is gonna be the only one to get it, because K and Cabbage have already started the teleporter.
Oh boy.
This is very fun. I love seeing some macro recycler plays. This is my bread and butter. So seeing it like live on the races is a treat for me.
Uh, you think Ruddy gonna get the void box as well? Did he see that?
He didn't say it's on the other side of the map from where the gun was. Ruddy was the only one who went on that side. So we'll see if he goes back. He might not. He might miss out on the poly loot. So Ruddy is
Mm.
actually farming up pennies with the beetle fire. So it looks like he wants to go and loot more, right? There is that
No, we got
intention there.
yeah, we got chances. We got chances. Because I mean, Cabbage so far getting that gas. Well, we got to see what the yellow is, because then at that point, the polyloot maybe doesn't matter that much.
And we'll see. I
Mm,
mean, there are some really good yellows and there are some really bad ones.
yeah,
So we'll see. If it's like a plain or something, it's not gonna
yeah.
do
We're
much
we're
for.
always banking on the poly shatter spleen and the extra little bleed. Just
Yeah.
everybody, yeah, high
A
rolling
nice
every
little
day.
churf. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
uh,
So quite a few greens have been rerolled already. It looks like Kane Cabbage are just leaving the stage. Ruddy looks like, like we've talked about before, still has some intention to do some stuff on this map. So we'll see when he leaves and if it was worth the time spent. Depends on
I
that
am
boss reroll,
also
I think.
looking on their builds. Like, Ruddy is the only one that actually has some mobility. You got a
How
little
interesting.
bit, and it's not even that much. But Cabbage, as we know, going for the prey on. Yeah, definite.
It's also a free reroll as well, which he just rerolled into a gun
Into
on
the
stage 3.
tricorn. Oh yeah, my
So
god, dude. Yeah.
So because Cabbage did not reroll an equipment on stage 2, he was able to reroll into the gun on stage 3, which actually has better bosses, right? We can actually get a Shatter Spleen here or a Molten Perforator. So, I mean,
Oh
depending
my
on
god.
Ruddy's reroll, I mean, it might have just wasted him time, wasted him a Shatter Spleen. We'll see.
Uh,
It
I
might
mean,
have been
he
one of
could
those
he could get
times.
yeah, he could get a Dune Strider, and K did not re-roll the equipment, man. Oh, I
Oh
can't
no.
believe this. Yeah.
Kay's just going after the Prion and maybe just taking that to the boss, unfortunately. And again, I hope Ruddy finds this lockpick. It looks like he is going to that side of the map. Yeah. So he should find it here in the corner. There are a lot of chests over on the side too, so it just depends if he
Yeah.
wants to open it or not. He might try to wait a little bit,
Oh,
see
it's
if he
the
gets
Shadow
another
Spleen.
key.
Missed it
Ooh,
on Cabbage. Blink and you miss it. Yeah.
there we go. Not any crit though in this build yet, but if Cabbage does get some crit, he's looking at a very, very good run, especially with the Polyloot and the M2 and everything. It'll be really good. Unfortunately, K just electing to use the Prion instead of re-rolling it. Tough. Tough.
Oh, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Reddy's still trying to get some of the rerolls in, but doesn't look like it's paying off. I mean, Cabbage, unknowingly, unbeknownst to us, is on like the optimal strategy in the recycler timelines, and this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruddy is about to. Ruddy's gonna reroll that alien head for sure. He's leaving it out on the ground. He's gonna get an Aegis just like everyone else. Ruddy did get the Polyloot. Very good.
Okay, okay. Not
And
too far.
oh man, Aegis time.
Yeah.
Full Aegis sweep.
Well, if there is another red to show up, or maybe some soup or something, I don't know. Like
Hmm.
they have to pay the rolls up front, but probably just some disappointment. Can't really expect any
Hmm.
reds.
Cabbage going back for
We'll
that trusty recycler before he leaves, and we get to see on Ruddy's screen what he re-rolls this yellow into. Was it
uh
worth?
mo- moments now,
It's
yeah.
gonna be
Let's
hard to
go.
beat a Shatter Spleen, really. K is really in danger as well, and Ruddy re-rolls into the Shatter Spleen. What a
No way.
lucky pull on that one,
No.
actually. Holy.
Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. The freaking odds on that. Oh man.
No, the crazy thing. Oh, there
Oh,
is another
oh,
alien head, and Cabbage rolled it into a clover, which,
oh
with his
my
Shatter Spleen,
god.
with his Polyloot right now, everyone should be able to find that. But it's just like if they have enough money to open up that chest or not. And you know what the
Mm,
crazy thing is? Reddy's thinking here, like, dude, I probably played that so well. I'm probably the only one with the Shatter Spleen right now. He has no idea that someone could have probably just pulled the gun next stage or something.
Well, let's see if the contact with the imp, if that
Okay,
makes
scaring
any
me.
gameplay changes. Yeah, he might realize. Oh, this is intense
Kane did
already.
actually kill the boss though, so it looks like he's a little bit better off, but he's still only halfway through the teleporter, and he has so far the fewest amount of items, and he's in kind of the toughest spot here, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, ready already coming in with the AOE, so not a big issue on the Prayon. He already paid that. It would be nice, but I think he should be fine.
I
He
think he
has
should
enough
be
AOE
fine.
for the stage.
It would have been
Yeah.
interesting to see if they could have gotten another gun, for instance. We don't know what the next reroll is on equipment after the gun, but we'll see when we get there,
Mm,
when we see one. But very good awareness from Cabbage for going to the Prion to use as an equipment reroll for his
yeah.
recycler. That really put him far ahead. Cabbage also the only one on stage 4, so let's see how that goes.
And it begins. It begins.
Hmm.
Yeah.
At least with the recycler here, though, they have some options. We'll see. I think it'd be probably a mistake to leave the recycler here at this point. Prion's cool, but they don't really have a build around it yet. They don't have bans or anything like that, and they still need, speed. They still need some damage. This is a tough loadout to make work with,
Mm.
and there we go. K is actually going to get the recycler.
The recycler. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely, definitely. At that point, you're putting a crutch on yourself because everybody gets the free reroll. You either get the same build or you are locked out of the best build. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ruddy getting pressured. Damn.
Oh, Ruddy is getting very, very pressured here. All of these bison, and he landed right into a bison stampede, dude. That is really
Mm,
brutal.
yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
+5.
Chronobobble doubters in shambles. I mean, Chronobobble would have been massive help here. Basically, free speed. Yeah.
That
But
is
it
true.
goes to the root, man. Apples are so disappointing. Let's be real.
They're so
Apples
bad.
are.
What I would have liked
uh,
to see Ruddy do here is kind of play really close to the edge and just have the bison just run off. He kept them in this like big loop where they were just kind of running around, and they were very hard for him to deal with. Okay, did find the Clover reroll and is leaving stage 3 into stage 4.
oh, yeah.
Ruddy is probably really begging for a feather at this point because these bison are
Oh,
just not giving up.
yeah. Well, he might get yeah, that blazing pest not looking very friendly as well. He might like careful not to drop the full play, because they like K could also be +5, he could still keep in contest for like 1 point or something. I don't know.
And I know
Mm,
that right now, Ruddy has a +5, and Ruddy still is on stage 3. He just did pick up a whip, by the way, which is fantastic for him. Um, but K being on stage 4 with as few things as he has, and after that teleporter that he had on stage 3, I don't know. I don't really know the difference in pace right now. By the end of the run, we might see K just get there so much later because he's just kind of putting himself
uh,
in a kind of a cope spot. But we'll see. I mean, I so far
yeah.
the only run that I feel like is going extremely well is Cabbages at the moment.
Oh yeah, the Prayon reroll clutch. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Like didn't have to pay any of the time, got the correct boss, did not have the teleporter like as pressured as Ruddy or K got away because like he still got the prey on right for the AoE.
Mm-hmm.
But then Ruddy is not enough mobility. A lot of the AoE, but a little bit extra of the macro. It is tough though. So yeah, mistakes can always happen.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Reddy came here the latest out of anyone else, so he got the most spawns on the teleporter, right? That's
Yeah.
just a consequence of that, which usually is fine, but those bison are just, you know, handing him a lot.
Unrelenting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Razor wire not bad. Yeah. Really not bad. Good call.
Yeah, I
Good
would pick
call.
that up too. And he's going for the Clover reroll chest right now. I don't. He might look at that alien head again and be like, "Dude, I don't want another Aegis." He's got to reroll it though. He's got to do
Nah,
it.
he
Ah,
he
there you
he
go.
like he re-rolled the first. Yeah, yeah. Like come on. Come on.
The universe told me
Yeah,
what happens
yeah,
when I roll these. I don't know.
yeah.
Good to see that everyone got the Clover though. I mean, with
Yeah.
the pilot, it's really
That is
nice.
good.
That being said, we still have a .5 proc coefficient on Rex's stuff. Oh, and K losing his watch and maybe losing his life. He's got to be really careful right now. And yeah, that
Oh.
fire burn really just got him. So that is a +5
Mm,
for K. It
yeah.
was a jellyfish burn, and jellyfish explosions actually have a higher proc coefficient than one,
Is it
which you
3?
I don't remember the exact. It's either 2 or 3, but it
Yeah.
makes the
It,
burn last several times longer because those effects are the duration is affected by proc coefficient. So that burn took a long time. What he needed
yeah.
to do was really just start shooting stuff with his M1 to try to like counter heal it. But him leaving just it's kind of a death sentence there, unfortunately.
Oh, wait. Is Ruddy going full in? Is that attack speed? What the printer?
That is a syringe printer right there. It looks like he's going into it a little bit at least. So we'll see. And it, like Ruddy taking the time to actually scrap and do this kind of stuff is interesting. He knows he needs something else in his build. Um, he needs it to be a little bit more refined. He needs to be able to do damage. He needs to be able to do damage well. And now that he has the Clover with the Shatter Spleen, which is a little bit of crit, he has about roughly 10% crit right now total. He's
Mm,
thinking with the syringes, I might be able to shoot enough to actually do some damage, get some AoE, and he
oh,
re-rolls into a Hopu Feather, which means everyone should get it in their reroll chain at some point. It looks like Ruddy has rerolled more than anyone else, but everyone should be able to get that feather sooner than later, hopefully.
yeah. Depends what they get. Because at that point he might be the only one with the mobility, and like even Cabbage going as fast as he is, he still would need. Oh, he
Ooh.
got the
Yeah,
spaces.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's a pillar skip for Cabbage as well, so that's very, very good. Cabbage has everything he needs, it looks like, to have a nice fight. And that's another +5 for K. I didn't see what happened. I saw he was at the shrine and I saw the our
Oh,
custom +5 animation. Hmm.
yeah. Well, K off to a rough start. Yeah, with the custom double +5 animation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
not
little bit
having the
tough.
shatter spleen. Yeah, yeah. The build was ready.
I think
So, yeah.
at the start he probably went a little bit too fast, and I think stage 3 just shut him down. And from that point, you just have to start looting or something, because it's gonna be rough. I mean, that's what he's doing, but it's still a bit rough.
Yeah. And that feather coming in to help ready. He can just keep chilling. Maybe. Maybe. Yep.
I mean, we see now in Reddy's situation, now that he has the clover, now that he has syringes, all of this AoE actually proccing off of the Shatter Swing, all this bleed is actually looking pretty good. And the feather is just able to keep him alive during the
Yeah,
teleporter.
there
That
you go.
teleporter,
There
if he was
yeah.
in that like last stage, he would have died for sure. But now his build's a little bit more comfortable here. So
Oh, there's a chrono. Damn.
nice.
Anybody else got that? Yeah. Like look at that. Cabbage got the shuriken, got the band. He ain't
Oh,
re-rolling
very
for the
nice.
feather. Yeah.
I mean, he
Interesting.
should be very close to the feathery roll, cabbage. So maybe like one or two more, I imagine.
The question is he gonna loot?
He looted a lot. I think cabbage will be ready to leave once this teleporter is up. I think cabbage was looking for probably an equipment as well instead of just taking recycler. But I mean, you don't really need a
Yeah.
vase or skip or anything like that. You just want something extra. Uh-oh, ready. Don't die here. Good job.
Oh yeah. You did so well on the bring back. Oh my god. Yeah. Like
And that is
that
empathy cores for cabbage as well. He did not even bother rerolling that one. That's just something he wanted. I mean, if there's drone man limit or something, then not like right now he has really that many greens that he would probably take over a drone man.
oh
So
yeah.
so
I mean,
far, I
if you
mean,
get yeah,
mm,
drone man empathy cores with the skip, that's basically a go go. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
no way.
K is playing the adaptive chess here, just trying to find something during the stage. I don't even know if he's. Oh, and there's the gun for K. Finally, he gets his first equipment. So he can re-roll into the Shatter Spleen on this stage if he, gets the
Mm,
boss at him,
yeah,
which is really nice. But it looks like I can't tell if he's. He hasn't even done Telver yet.
he
Has he?
he
No,
ha-
he has. He
he
has.
has. I think he's
Okay.
done it. Yeah, he's done the teleporter.
It's in Japanese, so I couldn't tell. But yeah, there's not really any enemy spawn around him, but so it's fine. Kevin is still electing to loot a little bit more. There's some chests right around TP. He's just gonna go for it here. Actually taking the
Oh,
crowbar. If he would have re-rolled that, I think he would have gotten the feather. He's very
uh,
close, but
yeah, the tension that might be a game changer. Actually, I don't know how this is gonna play out. I think he has enough damage, but I don't know. It is very early as well, like
no, no, no.
20 pre
K,
25 minutes.
K just started the teleporter right now. Interesting. And he did use the gun,
Oh.
so he will be able to
Mm.
get the spleen still.
At that point, he's probably going to be mad, and we might see the signature K like thumbs down, Because at that point, it's like, oh yeah, first equipment reroll, first yellow reroll. Lame. Sometimes you can't avoid it, right? Like when you miss, if you, the age old, no matter how we try, somebody go left, somebody go right, somebody
Yep.
open the little chest on the corner before everybody else, and it's
That's how it would
insane.
be. Rennie actually
Yeah.
electing to take the Ocular HUD out of stage 4 as well, which is
Oh,
interesting. The only one to actually have a damage equipment that's not just recycler or gun.
yeah. I
And
mean,
Ocular HUD
yeah,
with Spleen on Mithrix, I mean, we can get some extra damage in here, so... And it might help on stage 5 as well, depending on what goes on.
yeah. Oh no, he shredded the yeah, he shredded the jailer, man. I think that's a nice call. I mean, the cooldown is very long, and that is really
Very
annoying. But
long.
when you do get that, yeah, it's a nice shred.
Like, if he
Um,
can somehow find a fuel cell on the stage or something, that would be really, really nice for it, but kind of doubtful on that one. Cabbage on the Moon, we'll see what kind of skips he does here. He's just trying to get past the bridge. He has very, very low mobility. Cabbage only having one drink. That's
yeah,
it. And with no feather either. He didn't reroll far enough into the chain to actually get one. So Cabbage's like quote mobility here is his self damage, push, and safer spaces, really. And chrono,
okay.
which is kind of an interesting movement setup, but sometimes you just gotta deal with what you got. K might die
Yeah,
again here. He's gotta be really careful. If
yeah.
he did not land on that mushroom, he might have taken permanent fall damage. That was pretty
Oh,
close.
oh, oh my god. Yeah, yeah. Well,
And
cabbage.
Cabbage is
Yeah,
up.
clean, clean, clean. Clap for the man for sure. Definitely. Let's see how the fight goes. He's here very early. I think we're gonna see some very nice damage actually.
A
So yeah.
26-minute Rex to the moon with this loadout. Very well done. All right, let's see. And the Emily cores are great too because they can pull away some of that extra aggro a little bit
Oh,
at
my
times.
damage looking solid actually.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just to point out, Kay was actually on the trek to get the recycler and get the
Oh,
spleen, and apparently he's like stabilized. Let's see.
well, I mean, spleen with clover. Hopefully, it's stabilizing a little bit. And there is a red from a lockbox, and it's Wake of Vultures. No one else found that regular lockbox key but Ruddy, but he doesn't have the recycler, so he's
Oh
just saying,
damn!
I'm not gonna pick that up. It causes
Now I'm
more kind of pain on the moon than it does, you know.
now I'm curious.
I know. What would the third one would be? We had Aegis, we had Clover, somewhere in the middle of the next one. I don't know.
Yeah, like a res disc, something very, very intermediate and very underwhelming. Yeah, yeah. Cabbage almost done. Like, yeah, definitely in the bag. Even he can take a +5 here and still get first. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
but
I
yeah,
mean, I'm kind of worried we will see one though from Cabbage. Not because Cabbage is not good, but because the movement situation is so dire.
yeah.
There
His
could
phase.
be a situation where, he just gets slapped by a hammer or he just gets hit by pizza. It could very easily happen. And with the movement ability costing the saver spaces or costing your health, his health is going to continually lower this fight the longer it takes. So the more susceptible he will be to just like being one shot.
Yeah. Well, ready cleared. You think he still loots? I don't know if he should. I think he's pretty set.
I think
Don't
he'd be
remember if
tempted, but I think he needs to go. I think he's a little bit tempted here. Maybe I've seen some stuff right next to TP. Oh, he has a Void Critter right here. Really good call. Unfortunately,
well,
Ruddy has not found a Saver Space. Oh, wait, that's a Saver Spaces. It looks like, right?
mm,
I could not tell. Just saw one frame
yeah,
of it.
yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Oh, got the
Oh,
shuriken. Didn't
beautiful.
find the band though.
And it's crazy
No,
too
yeah.
because Cabbage got the Saver Spaces through a reroll. So I was kind of thinking like,
No, no, no. There's another safer spaces.
yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure he finished it, or no? Was it a reroll? I don't remember.
Cabbages was a reroll. But
Damn.
Ruddy found one just natural. So really lucky for him. It's right next to TP too. So K still has the opportunity for both. Cabbage doing pizza right now, trying to be a little bit careful. But he's getting
Okay.
there. These ads are going to be a little bit problematic for him. Luckily, Rex has a lot of armor. So it's not like too bad. Also, Cabbage has two opals, which I haven't talked about before, but that's has probably saved him a lot of damage as well.
Two opals. Like if you get slapped only in between opals, they carry so much of the Mithrix fight. It's amazing.
You can see how slow Mithrix really can get on E8 when you're Rex with Chronobobble. He didn't even get like a
Mm.
couple paces from the platform um, before he had to do pizza, which is really funny. And
Oh,
here we go. Cabbage can finish
the
this off
skip.
right now. He's gonna try to go
Oh,
for a skip
oh,
here.
yeah, yeah,
He
clean
has
for
Shuriken,
sure. Yeah,
the Firebrand. And there we go.
damn.
Cabbage jump with phase 4. Done with the Mythrix side. Very good job. About 31 minutes done with Mythrix on this loadout. I mean, that recycler just came in so well. Um, the Polyloot, the Spleen, all the stuff.
Yeah, save this a slog. Very nice, very nice.
Oh, getting hit by pizza a little bit there. He'll be fine. Surely he won't die. Oh, and Kay dying again to a teleporting parents, an elite parents on stage 5.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, Kay after the second death, definitely just thinking about like picking it up, reconsidering, because this is like for his like in his case, he missed everything. It took way too long for his build to come online, so it's like the
Mm-hmm.
biggest job is get like stay out of your head, and of course like you can bring it back somehow. Like there's a lot of loadouts and a lot of potential still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ready on the moon though. It actually did take the wake of vultures, which surprised me a little bit, but hey, it's alright too. If there's like a perfected in the Mythics fight, it could just chop down your health to half real quick, which is a little bit unfortunate for E8.
Uh, yeah, he is Rex. He can get that decently back up, I guess. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe some nice cripple damage.
Oh yeah, maybe. Get all the slows that you can get.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's only slow, right? And doesn't it do something for the armor? I think it does something for the armor as well, like just a bit.
Hmm.
Pretty sure.
Now obviously Ruddy is pinging the soup. He's like, okay, if there's like drone man or something, I'll risk a few things maybe. Because I mean it would be really that fast. But it looks like we're just gonna see him uh host skip the same way Cabbage did. Fortunately, Ruddy has a little bit more move speed than Cabbage does and a feather. So well, should be a little bit more comfy of a Mythics fight, but he is here a little bit later. And also just that +5 on top too. A little bit rough.
Mm. Yeah, as we said, like gotta drive in for the 1 point. That's also a way like keeping the long haul of the race in mind, right? Every time at the end of the day, it can be that little clutch point that gives you a position or something. Checking for the skips now. Yeah, should be fine. Speedrunners, eh? Wait, is he going for? He's going straight for soup. Is
Oh
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Utilizing some of that moon movement to get over there, just to see if there's anything special. Unfortunately, he's not going to give up his clover for Mocha, so if only he had scrapped that Aegis when he was on stage 3, though. He is getting a
Oh,
Predatory,
yeah.
which actually gives him more crit for the Shadow Spleen, though, especially with the clover as well.
Oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
And he
Where we
lost
at?
his Feather and Shuriken and Red Whip for the Behemoth trade. Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, we saw with Cabbage, you got the Behemoth, you got the extra for the ads and all that. He should be fine.
Huh.
We are worried a bit though.
That was that was brutal. I was bringing Cabbage in here, by the way. Hello, Cabbage.
Hey,
Good run. Fun run,
Good run,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
uh, kind of annoying. No speed.
The no speed. You were like one reroll away from a feather, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, you should have known.
I didn't have fuel cells, so didn't want to
Yeah.
spend too much time.
No, I don't blame you. It's just unfortunate. There really was no speed for pretty much anybody. I think there was like two Mocha and a Red Whip apart from the
A
energy
sprint
drink.
can, I think Kay found as well, yeah. Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
I
everyone
found
had
that.
the drink.
Yeah. Well, pretty boring average run. Go next. Multi.
Oh, K rerolled
Yeah.
the Wake of Vultures from the key into an ICBM, so that's the third one. But no one has missiles because
Oh.
everyone chose the Polyloot out of the key.
Uh,
Hmm.
So
oh yeah. Also, can we talk about that daisy clutch?
I was
What?
saving K's actual
Yeah,
life right
yeah.
there. Yeah,
Oh,
Keeping the man healthy in the telly. Yeah.
no,
I
that
mean,
item's really
Cabbage,
underrated. Really super item. Good item. Left on.
you
very
just
powerful.
got access to them like ahead of the curve because you didn't actually spend time on stage 2 to get the gun and get the reroll from the Beetle Queen. That was the first yellow reroll. You just
Hmm.
re-rolled into the gun later, and that saved you so much time. It was like ridiculous,
Yeah.
amazing, by the way. So yeah,
Just RNG game. No skill.
nah, come on. Uh,
There
I
is
got
something to
lucky. It
be
happens.
said though about re-rolling equipment on a stage with bad bosses when you know that there are stages with good bosses coming up that you could potentially
No,
just get a
that's
gun later.
no. The chance of getting a gun is so low.
Yeah,
You just hope
maybe.
for a vase or a capacitor. You're not hoping for a gun.
I mean,
Well,
any individual equipment is very low, right? So kind of tough, always tough.
Yeah, but like
Mm.
you want a vase or a capacitor or something nice. You're not really like hoping that you get the gun for a gun like recycler reroll stuff. I don't know. Rerolling
Mm.
recycler on stage 2, like equipment on stage 2 is fine.
Mm.
maybe.
Everyone get the Aegis?
Everyone got the
Yeah,
Aegis.
that was
Very
a cool
nice.
moment. Very lovely.
Everyone got the Clover as well. So everyone got the double head reroll.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you want that clover, you gotta pay up front. There, taking ages.
I was kind of wishing I kept the alien head, but it was nice that I got the clover for the second one.
Yeah, I kind of figured that at least someone would have like a second of doubt. Like, should I?
I mean, alien head's nice with the M2 red.
That's not
More
bad.
M2 uptime. Pretty good.
Very,
Especially that you had the spleen at that point. But
yeah,
Mhm. Yeah,
very
but you're
skilled.
hoping for a headset or something.
yeah, obviously.
Headset. I also had a bunch of drones, hoping for drone parts. Got
Yeah,
an Aegis instead.
everyone was really hoping for Joe Man on the Moon. I
I
know
was, yeah.
Ruddy was
Well, on
going
the
for
moon.
the soup. He went all the way over there just to check it out.
Did he still have recycler?
No, he took an
He
ocular
took
head
Oh,
from
the.
stage 4.
oh,
I think it was
that's
in
okay. Yeah, with
a
Shatter Spleen, that's fine.
yeah, which is what we're thinking too. It's like it's a good time
Eh.
to give it up. And by that point, he had the feather already, and he had the clover, so it was a good time.
All right, I
Oh
tuned
yeah.
into the stream and people have deaths. What did they die to?
All right, so running at a very unfortunate stage 3 teleporter.
Mm-mm.
Spleen wasn't really. He got there just so much later than everyone else because he spent a lot of stage 2 macro in a little bit. So
Yeah.
just
Hmm.
like a giant horde of bison. K died fire jellyfish. He died
Mm.
to I think a Dune Strider, and I think he died to an elite parent on stage 5.
All right.
Elite parent, like mending,
Yeah,
the
So,
mending tallied and sniped him. Yeah. Yeah.
so why did he do that?
we're gonna have to ask him in
I'm.
a few minutes
All
here.
right.
Yeah.
He's giving me the
Just
look
waiting for.
right now, dude.
Shall I get him out right there?
Uh,
Can tell him to
let's
leave.
just. Yeah, I'll go call him out. Just let Reddy like you know you know.
What is he typing?
He spent the whole like stage getting that void seed down to get the reroll on the saver spaces, and
Yeah.
all the way after that, he just gets a free saver spaces right there,
The
right as the
whole
teleporter.
stage? There were only
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 enemies in there for me. How many were there for him?
I
I
don't
don't know.
remember. Yeah, probably 8 or 10. We don't not sure. Okay, I'm
Hmm,
gonna. Do I pull him out? I mean, surely Reddy isn't gonna die twice, right?
surely.
I usually like everyone to finish the fight on their first loadout, but if he doesn't want to do it, I guess he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Eh,
I'm. I mean, knowing the man, it might be nice. He's just like, yeah, next loadout, don't spend the tech, you know.
I
It's
Just
gonna
think
wash it
Kay
be.
would
clean.
want us to pull him up.
I think he
Yeah,
would
yeah,
too, which is why you could tell him.
yeah. I'm going. Be right back.
If it's like a minute behind or something, usually I'm like, just like have him do it, but it's gonna be a while. Overall, pretty good though. I love seeing recyclers from the start. Always very interesting.
Yeah. How
Hello,
does
Kay.
recycler seating work? Like, how does the seating work?
I've already explained that, so you missed it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Explain it to me, please, because I can't play the game.
That was a rough one.
Was
Get
it?
me out. Dude, Cap, you're subbing in. I can't. I have a call in this game to attend.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, tell us about the run, K. Why did
Oh
you
yeah, I
throw?
can. I can. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I went decent. We went slightly fast first 2 stages, like nothing special. You know, recycling go fast. Like my items weren't turbo. Stage 3. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of died.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So why did you die on
I
stage
mean,
3?
I didn't die on stage 3 actually. I died on stage 4, but I
Okay.
coped stage 3 for a bit, and then I don't know. I feel like I should have taken the plasma shrimp, even though I ended up getting a clover. I feel like the plasma shrimp would have done more damage, like
That's wrong, but
consistently.
okay.
I don't know, man. I kind of missed everything.
Yeah, that was
The
alright.
egg carrying though. If I didn't have the Aegis, I would have died like 10 more times.
Yeah, that's true. With Rex,
That's
it's
great.
really nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Use your directive harvest, and immediately you're just full
All right,
shield.
great. So now that everyone is awake, can we go to the next loadout?
Any multis?
Oh, let's pull in ready real quick. I want to really point this out because website team just made it so we have deaths on the website and we can see it on the stream.
So you can see how bad K
Wow.
is in real time.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, Roddy, how's it going, dude?
All right.
You ready? Imagine being last.
I'm
Oh.
last, aren't I? Yeah.
They did actually
Oh, I
alright.
see.
So tell us about the run.
Very strong run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
loved it.
one
So
bad
strong.
death, but that was it. Went slow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this good issue.
What happened with K?
Yeah, K did way better.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, K just
Alright.
didn't have the advantages that you guys had with the rerolls at the right time, so this is kind of what it came down to a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
if I had rolled done earlier, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
sorry, Kay?
If I had rolled the gun earlier, like if I rolled on stage 3, we don't struggle on that boss.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
it's easier
Yep.
after.
So
yeah.
you picked up the Prion instead of re-rolling it. Cabbage re-rolled it, got the gun, and just used it on the imp. That's why his stage 2 was so much better. But I mean, I mean, you couldn't have really known that the Prion would have become a gun. It
Yeah.
could have, been something else worse. But
Yeah,
taking that chance
you
was the
see,
biggest thing.
that's the classic Cabbage getting RNG carried. I was gonna reroll the Prayon. I was gonna reroll the Prayon after using it on the boss because I thought like Prayon is a good way to usually deal with bosses, right?
Yeah, but you don't need
So I
it to
thought I'd
deal
do
with the
that, and
boss.
then yeah,
You
dude,
had
let's just roll the 1 in 26 gun. That's a great
you
strat. Oh,
didn't
it worked for
need
you. You're
the
so good
Prion
at the
for the
game. That's crazy, man.
you had Polyloot. You didn't
Dude,
need
give
it
him
for
the
the boss.
why
Why are
even
you
play
using
for Loadout?
Prion for
Cabbage
the
won already, dude. Look at this RNG. Holy shit.
What do you mean? Just hoping because you didn't want to reroll a Prion. You needed a Prion for the boss, really?
Yeah, I needed one. I needed 2 actually.
You needed
Took
2.
me so long.
Well, you
Yeah,
didn't have
I
a
was
band
on
or
it.
anything. It was brutal.
We'll do some
Yeah,
Rex
nothing.
practice later. It's fine.
I do. Yeah, I need. Let's scrim up.
All right.
If you guys are ready for multi, by the way, our second best loadout of the day, then you guys can get
All
into
right.
it. Good luck,
Have fun.
everybody.
Okay.
Good luck. Good luck, Roddy.
luck,
Not
gents.
Cabbage.
I love seeing the banter
Yeah.
between those two. It's always so fucking funny.
throw it into the fire. Let's go. Yeah.
Alrighty.
It goes deep. Goes deep.
So, multi, huh? So we have a rebar and we have scrap launcher retool. So
a little bit of AoE, a little bit of single target. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Not my favorite multi loadout, but I think they're gonna default to use the rebar a lot on this one. It's just gonna be a little bit more comfortable, especially on flying enemies.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. I mean,
True,
part of the whole experience of retool is just hot swapping. I just don't think they're going to be using all 4 charges of the scrap launcher as much as they probably could. I think for bosses and ground enemies, they will, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Bosses, I feel it's just a straight up like cycle. The thing that I am in question here is like Multi's jank, you know? Because Multi's a big boy. He takes a
Mm-hmm.
while longer to accelerate. I feel
Yeah.
that Multi always comes down to some way, shape, or form of like
Clover, first
macro
item.
mobility.
Clover,
Oh
first
no, you're
item.
kidding me, dude.
Sorry
Yeah.
to. Every time we play multi, it feels like this. It's like a god seed or something. Like, I don't know.
Oh
It's
yeah,
this time.
yeah.
All right.
Ever
Yeah.
to be very fair, ever since like Recycler wasn't even seeded, I think like I was it Cap that got the short end of the stick or who got it? It was like still a freaking very very good seed. So Multi is famous for like said shenanigans, you know.
Uh-oh. Cabbage just walked away from the clover chest. He didn't have enough
Ooh,
money, and I don't know if he's gonna go all the way back over there for it. Ah, man, he chose the wrong one. We'll see. Maybe he's
oh
just looking
boy.
for barrels. He'll go back. I really hope he goes back.
Yeah, I feel that priority on the big chests. Yeah, he's going. He's going. Like priority on the big
Okay,
chests
good.
is definitely where it is. Yeah.
Need that. There's a focus crystal printer right next to TP as well, which can be all right for their shift.
Yeah.
I forgot what
Where
the
did
ability's
K
called.
find the fuel cell? By the way, that is
I
huge
don't
on
know.
this. Oh,
No idea. But yeah, fuel cell with it's right where Ruddy is right now. He just picked it up, kind of in the middle near the
nice.
cliff.
Yeah, yep, 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 yep. That is a like double equipment charge. Always good. You can always build around that. You can have so much of the AoE or the single target or just like so much utility solved. It's really nice.
Having 4 equipments instead of just like 2 with a
Yeah,
fuel
as
cell. That's
well. Like the
crazy.
retool. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what comes from that. Ruddy's starting the teleporter a little bit early. None of them have healing at this point. The
Yeah.
most health related item arguably is just Cabbage's steak, which is not
Oh,
very.
ready got booped off. Yeah. See the macro. Yeah. Now he has to stay on the back foot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh the razor wire, man. Amazing. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
good, good.
good AoE from the wisps, just giving it to them. So Ray's got to be a little bit careful though. He is getting a little bit slapped here. He could die if he gets hit by the fist. So very important to avoid it. Oof,
Oh,
it's kind of scaring me a little bit. I
oh,
know the acceleration on multi isn't the best, but okay, there we go. And they get a ban
yeah,
from TP for their rebar. So this is already
yeah.
shaping up to be a very good run.
Yeah,
A lot of
where did
potential here.
Cabbage get the focus crystals? Was a
Right there
stake in
on his
something
screen.
else? Yeah, yeah. That is so much free damage early on, especially like the first bosses. You can just hug them like so good, so good.
Mm-hmm. If
Nice look.
I know a lot of people don't know this, but the shift is actually it scales with speed, your speed stat, and you can get it up to a very very large amount of damage. And sometimes you can have multi builds that are kind of like an Amazon Basics loader. You know what I mean? Just kind of like a little
Yeah, little cart of death. Yeah.
like a scuffed loader build. I mean, they could be very good though, so we might see something like that if we get enough like mobility and damage. We'll see. So far, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, there's a cloak chest that Ruddy found during the teleporter. Really good
Oh,
eye on that one.
I think
It's a
Cabbage pinged that
key.
as well.
It's a
Oh,
key. Okay, so Cabbage found it as well. I really hope that Kay finds it. Kay did find it. Everyone found it. I love that. Everyone's paying
damn.
attention to the world around them. It's funny too because they might be thinking like, okay, I found a key in this, and if I get something out of the key that's special, maybe no one else will have it. It'll be kind of cool, kind of for me only. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it could actually be very good, and this might really highlight the power of keys. We'll see what comes out of it.
Okay.
Keys are very
So
very good.
Chrono, like Ruddy ahead, very minusculely ahead of the pack. They played the stage very well, and he has. I mean, Cabbage has 3 focus crystals, but you're not going to be up front, or is it 2?
Too.
2. Okay, yeah, not that big of a difference. Wait, is that a little disciple printer, dude?
That is a little disciple printer. We'll see. We'll see. Right there
Okay,
in front of
ready?
everybody too. I mean, this seat is really good at making sure everyone has everything available to them that's good on the stage, like right there. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully.
Yeah, leave it to Multi. Leave it to Multi.
Ready going after that Hell Shrine pretty quick because he has a healing drone, but Multi just takes so long to heal. It's going to be a while before he gets back to a comfortable health. So it's going to be
Nah,
a little
but
bit
yeah,
careful.
they have a lot of damage at this point. Like, just pay attention, should be fine. I mean, Cabbage did the same. Look at that. Look at
Banned in a
that.
multi-shop as well. And there's a wood sprite in the first equipment if they go around the right side. Love that too. Okay, just found it as well. And the key is a scythe. Kind of disappointed. But, you know,
Yeah.
that's how it is.
Yeah, at this point, if somebody doesn't find the key, good for them. But no way.
There's another equipment here
Yeah.
as well. Kay's getting it right now. It's in the water. It's a saw. And saw is actually very good, especially with the fuel cells. So we can see pretty instant kills on the bosses coming up on the stages. So very, very nice.
Yeah, of course, you got the key as well. Cabbage looking. Is that another equipment? That's a
Another
different
equipment.
one.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
third equipment on this map. And Reddy goes after the band in the multi-shop. Very nice. Double band already. Love to
Yeah,
see it. And it's a
really.
super massive leech for Cabbage.
Oh wow.
Wow, I know.
Wow.
Jealous.
Can we just say how that equipment is equally disappointing in Risk 2 and in Risk Returns? Like it's absurd. Yeah.
And no boss item. Sad. There is
Mm.
doesn't seem to be a gun on the map. No boss item from the teleporter, so no free load disciple. Unfortunate.
Okay, is K the only one with the double equipment? I'm sure that
I think so.
yeah, Ready didn't find anything, and Cabbage is on a leech, man. Interesting. Shaping out quite different.
I mean, that's just really what can happen, though. If you just go left on a map or go right, depending on how you loot it, you can just get vastly different builds. It's crazy.
Oh, ready? Yeah, no. Come on. Oh.
Right is good. Don't worry. Right.
Yeah. I'm watching on the back a little bit. I think I need to watch on stream, but then on stream it's so tiny, man. My God.
It's hard. Hard to be synced up.
Yeah. Hard to be Brazil.
So far, this Predatory is not too bad. It will give them a little bit more attack speed. It's mostly the fact that it gives them a little bit of crit with the Clover, right? So they have about 10% crit right now with just the Pred. But if they open up the key and get the Scythe with it, I mean, we're looking at about 19% crit, which pretty good.
Yeah. Cabbage apparently not finding that key might be his redemption arc. Okay, actually found another equipment. It is an ocular HUD. Damn.
Speaking of crit.
Yeah. Well, and the spleen. Not the spleen. Sorry, the disciple on the teasing there. Yeah.
It's so sad. I hate seeing a boss printer that I can't get. Oh, there's a goat hoof right next to the teleporter as well in a chest. So hopefully everyone finds that. Everybody just pick that one up. I mean, we all know how multi is, so.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, what are we actually looking for? Basically, speed, the skip, always on the head, but multi. I don't know. Like even if they don't get that much speed, I feel like you can take a proper beating on Mithrix if you get there early enough. You know, multi is very chunky boy. So yeah.
I mean, they're gonna need
know.
some way to get their damage to probably a better point by the time they get there. And it's okay right now, but like capitalizing on that clover a little bit more would be really nice. They obviously can't really go into a bleed build, but you know, something else like an ATG would be beautiful.
Oh yeah, like the singular ATG, maybe a couple of stickies with the scrap launcher and rebar. You can get some juicy stickies in. That's nice.
Yeah, just like some few things like that, a little bit more crit, and they're probably pretty much ready. They just need to think about, you know, little bit of movement probably in the skip, and a good Mythrix equipment, I guess. Ocular HUD is not bad,
Yep.
but over time during the run it might become redundant. We'll see, depending on how much crit they get anyway.
Yeah.
Something really like,
Imp third stage boss.
Yeah, we could see
Might
another
be it.
Shattersplane today.
Oh, back to back. Wow.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't spoil us, game. Jesus, man.
And it would. I mean, another Clover Shattersplane, no less, right? Like,
Yeah, like come on.
We'll see. We'll see. We're not. We don't know quite yet. The band damage is very nice, so luckily everyone got both bands as well. Everyone has very, very close builds on this one. Sometimes by this point we kind of see builds kind of drift apart a little bit based on people's choices, but right now everyone's pretty close. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, should be finishing up, and yeah. And you hate to see the fireworks from the damaged chest, right? Like one of the most disappointing things in this game, dude.
Not a Poglip.
Yeah, okay,
Or a Happy Mask.
potential.
Unfortunately, it's just a Chrono, which they already have one, so an extra one doesn't really mean much for them there.
Yep. Like, let's see. What Cabbage actually found some more, but quite a lot of movement speed. And Ruddy didn't find much else, and we'll see how much K actually is going to go up for the looting. He might be taking a stance here to try to bring it back. Like, take a gear up, maybe try to secure a clean, just solid first, nothing too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were talking about earlier, but, like, the speed stat mattering a lot to multi-shift. Cabbage is just, like, slamming into things with the Focus Crystal and the speed and the crowbar, and it's just, like, instant killing him pretty much. It's doing, and the bands as well, like, it's doing a lot of damage. So he's kind of, like, embodying that build. He's using his that more than the rebar band proc, which is a really good call. And look at that, just taking down the imp pretty quick.
Yeah.
Actually, purposely stepping in the bleed spikes as well for pennies. So
yeah, the razor wire, as well.
That too.
Like you can just they can just stay in and play in. It's gonna be, if they elect, can just kind of go. Mithrix is gonna be just the problem it usually is. Yeah, not quite there yet. Like not quite there yet.
Mm-hmm. If they can get a feather or a saver space or something, then they could really use their shift on Mithrix a lot, and really get in those slams. But we'll see. But they need like a comfortable way to do that if they want to like step into that build a little bit more.
Oh yeah, like but even still, 3 goat hoofs nowhere near close to comfort. Still very pressured. Yeah. Oh, and is K the only one that found the gas so far? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very welcome AoE. That couldn't have been
Yeah.
too far away from TP, I don't think.
And he found the extra key. Oh, Cabbage did as well.
Yeah, it was in a multi-shop, kind of near TP. Ruddy has yet to buy anything from that multi-shop, so he still might be able to buy the key as well, depending on what he
still
chooses.
has a lot of loot.
And Cabbage found another key, actually, so...
Oof.
We'll see.
Is Cat the last point in the time, in the time series, like the last key is the clutch, and then Cabbage going on a
feather. Pretty close to TP on that the lip of that mountain right nearby. There's a chest there that just has a feather on it, just straight up. Hopefully Ruddy, it's just to his left if he can see it. It's right there on his screen. I don't know if he's gonna go for it though.
He's going? No, he has way too much money. Is he just going? He's going to the other side. Yeah.
I don't know if he'll, by the time he sees that chest, I don't even know if he'll have enough money. He might just be looting up everywhere else. Again, it's on his screen. It's straight ahead right now, but he's just gonna go for TP. It looks like, yeah, well, it's tough.
Yeah, move speed is good. No, unbelievable.
Cabbage actually spent a lot more time on the stage. Okay, just left.
Yeah.
Right, he spent a lot more time than I thought he would on that stage, but really, really paid off. that feather, and maybe we'll see the extra key pay off as well. K going for an adaptive chest, just going for some movement speed, which is always a good call. The next, oh, and that is a laser scope out of the next key box. So, and Ruddy has not yet found a key. No, he did. He just picked it up.
He did.
Never mind.
Yeah, he
All
did.
right,
He
I was
did.
looking at
Well,
K open it, and I was like, oh
yeah.
man. No, and then I looked
No,
back, and he has it.
Yeah, he got the one that mattered. Like that one up front, just a solid damage with the clover. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Like when it hits like a truck. Oh, and they have the like everybody has an ocular HUD. Amazing. Amazing damage, yeah.
And everyone is finding this laser scope. I mean, not only that, they have the clover with some crit items, so they have about 20%. They're looking very nice here.
Oh, and a credit card in this stage. What the bait? Yeah, the seed like multi the what's the name of the mermaid like the siren song that card up there, you know.
I don't even think there's any
Yeah.
multi shops in this map really.
I didn't check over at spawn.
And everyone handling the Doom Striders very well and getting a mired urn a little bit late for the boss item, but hey, it's not that bad with multi. I mean, it gets the job done, heals them up. I mean,
Yeah,
and with Cabbage going into like a CQC kind of loadout here, it will actually be pretty valuable.
Also, it just allows them to play like closer to Mithrix and slow him down, maybe take a little less swipes or just be healthy through it all, you know?
Agree.
Very nice.
That's shaping up to be quite a good run. Not that it wasn't ever, but I like where it's going.
Like stage 4, definitely where we would feel the fall off, but I think just ascendant, very smooth sailing, just keeping to the plan. Multi delivering. Yeah.
Very interesting though that everyone is very neck and neck with each other as well. Everyone is like on pace right now. We don't always see that, but look at that. K is actually just leaving, and which we actually might see echoed in the other players as well. I would not be surprised to see any of the other ones leaving. I mean, they look like
Cabbage is abusing roll of pennies on mushrooms, so he's surely
going to
go loot a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, just look at how little damage he's taking with 2 wraps, being multi. He's just sitting in the mushroom puddles. He's having a good time. He's chilling. Running actually going for the card, he might have seen something specifically, or is he just like looting with it? So he just saves some money so he can open more stuff here. Oh, there is a multi-shop over there that he might be eyeing up a little bit. Let's see what he can get out of it.
Oh.
Okay, slug. Like too amazing.
I mean, they have a Mern. Is it nothing? Is it nothing? Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even want to take the infusion. It's just like,
yeah. But Warhorn Ocular HUD combo for the like even the rebar, very nice. So yeah.
And that is a vase on stage 5 for K, which means he knows that he could probably just get out of here. I think he wants more movement or some defense or a feather or something. So I think he might loot a little bit more. But I think really nice vase from K. That was funny. And Cabbage actually getting a bottled chaos as well.
What the hell?
So that's interesting.
What the hell? Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay. Well, is K the only person he's the only one that didn't get the razor wires, so he doesn't actually have decent AoE for this. He might get pressured into cope here.
I think he'll be okay. He still has the gas, which isn't like amazing, but he does have so much damage with the crit and band. I think he'll be okay. I think it'd be more of the movement speed that would just kind of like keep him taking shots. That would be kind of the thing I'd worry about. Cabbage opening up an equipment barrel underneath a mushroom down below and actually pulling out a Prion out of it, which is good for him. I mean, some bands with some focus crystals with a Prion is really good, especially if you can get a crit off with it.
With the ocular HUD as well.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Okay.
And we know...
Teleboss is the horde of many.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
We know Cabbage is very good at getting his Prion point blank shots, so if you can do that on Mythics, it's a huge time save going forward.
So Reddy probably didn't see the equipment. You think he's gonna look for a skip? He's just going. Just going.
I hope he does. I mean,
Oh, and a
everyone has
quail.
pennies, right? And I
Yeah.
think they know that. I think they can all realize that they could earn a lot of money from TP just by being multi and just taking shots. So I think he might just
Oh,
be
yeah.
saying it might just be a waste of time for me to loot up now. Just loot up after. It's no big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Cabbage actually converting his keys into void keys before I think he picked up the key on this map. So he won't be able to actually see what's in the lockbox, and I
And the
don't think we
second
will
key.
either. Yeah.
Oh,
I
K
mean,
has it actually.
K has
K
it, so
has
we'll
it.
see.
Yeah, maybe.
Wherever it is. Exciting.
Well, I mean, yeah, the Prayon hooks are a major factor here. Like, even if Ruddy elects to go now and maybe get there like a minute or two earlier, even getting the skip, but he probably, yeah. We'll have to see where he goes to loot. So it
And
has to be the skip.
it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see what Cabbage gives up. I think he's gonna give up the Octo Hood, obviously. Unless he's like really not confident with his Prion, which that would surprise me a lot.
Oh no,
But
yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
see.
I think it's skip. Yeah.
Well,
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
skip Prayon.
It may be a situation where he looks at that laser scope and he's like, you know what? Maybe this just gives me more value. But we'll
Oh
see. I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know what he chooses. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever way he chooses, it'll come down to the confidence he has in whatever one, which will be fine.
Yeah, I always find it hard to do that like second to second math of what is the most optimal pick for damage, utility, and everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's always a thing. So deep.
It's part of the skill of erasing that's not very talked about, right?
Mm,
Making decisions and calculating out your build like as soon as you see it, right?
yeah.
There's so much second guessing all over the place, especially if you just like try racing for the first time. Like there's a lot of you take a lot more time to think than you think you realize going into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Reddy found it. He's taken, yeah, Vase Ocular HUD, and
Ooh.
he got the Void Key as well. So
There is a scrapper and a speed printer on this stage. I don't know if everyone has
oh
found both, but there's
oh
definitely
no.
room here
Oh no,
for speed
he's
up.
just going a bit. Oh, Ruddy. Oh my god, Ruddy. Oh my god. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Ruddy is out.
Yeah. And he got that's more speed. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So in the realm of possibility here, he has a tiny lead. We gotta see how the damage is gonna be.
Cabbage has not yet found the vase, so he is looting around the map. I mean, it's clear he's looking for a skip right now. He knows that that's the last thing he's looking for this. A
Yeah.
recycler, he's
Also,
just like, nah, get away from me.
blink it, you miss it. Reddy is out of the gates already. He needs the void key. Did K find the void? He did not find the void key, so he might lose some time here. He's just giving up. He just given up. Let's go.
Oh, Ruddy almost dying to fall damage after
No
vasing
way.
up to the arena. That was actually very close. Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh no, Cabbage left without finding the vase. It was right at the start too, in that multi-shop. Uh-oh, okay. Oh, God.
No. Oh no, dude. Like
Ugh.
no. Unbelievable.
So what we're
Well,
gonna have to
he's
see from Cabbage right now is he's going to A, look for the key box to find a safer spaces, hopefully, and B, try to Baos skip with his other abilities. Or his other equipment. So we'll see if he can actually get the skip up. Otherwise, he's gonna have to do pillars.
oh yeah. Ready starting off a nice fight. Yeah. Like of course he's pressured, but he's going solid. A bit better than K even.
Yeah, K was getting slapped down a little bit there, which is a little bit scary. Well, it's also that Reddy has a lot more speed than K does. So that does matter for this. I've just seen if Cabbage can find that key, man. I would be, if I were Cabbage, I'd be trying to use my equipment for Beos right now, even while I'm looking, but hey, he's already, I guess, kind of committed his time to try to find it. So he's just like, maybe I'll just find it and, whatever. But it is costing him a lot of time. He is looking. And the key has the potential to be in pretty bad spots. It looks like he's just going to do pillars, which actually surprised me.
Yeah, the signature Cabbage. Okay, at this point, it's law. Fuck that. Let's just, buckle up. Buckle the,
I'm
Buckle the
really,
buck.
I'm really surprised though that he's not doing Beos for the vase skip.
Oh yeah.
Very surprised on that actually, because so many times before he's done that.
Yeah, K looking like a +5 here. Honestly, not wishing bad, but I don't know what his answer is for phase 2 even,
Yeah, it's gonna look a little scary. And phase 3 is gonna add a lot more pressure on the K if he's having trouble right now, because all of these ads are just gonna keep shooting him. He just doesn't have that much healing with the 2 drones. Cabbage still doing pillars right now. He never ended up finding that key box wherever it was. So he's using his M2s very well here to actually like stun the enemies that are trying to shoot him, and he's done with pillars, so it's pretty fast. Ready on to phase 2.
He didn't find the void key yet though, right?
No. And he's just gonna leave without finding it. Unfortunate.
Yeah, we don't get to know.
Would have loved to see what was in it, but hey. And even now, Cabbage is looking around the bottom just to see if he could find it, but not that he would have gone for it, but I just seen it. Like, hey, maybe I missed it there or there. And here we go. Hopefully, Cabbage can make up some time with the Prion. That's going to be his ace here. He's going to have to figure something out. Oh, and he instantly kills phase 1 Mithrix. So he's now pulling ahead of K in terms of the Mithrix fight. Very, very fucking good Prion. It was an ocular HUD, full hug Prion with bands for Cabbage. And like the focus crystals and everything. Look at that. So yeah, it really is the Prion coming back here. And if he can do that again for phase 3, he can actually still win this. It's amazing.
And off of transport mode even, like just all the timings, all of the timings involved. The man is a machine, honestly. Can't even be mad, Can't even be mad.
And he's done with phase 2 faster than anyone else. Let's see this this Prion here.
Okay.
He's setting up with the ocular HUD. Yep.
Do you wanna start talking about speed versus acceleration now? Is this our cue? Yeah.
I mean, when you have the confidence in your build like that and you know how to use it extremely well, I mean, hey. He's even going for the melee hits during pizza, which is a very risky, but it's paying off. And he's pretty much done with phase 3. Love to see that, dude. I love it. Yeah, he's not gonna wait for a phase 4 skip. He's just gonna use his ocular HUD for phase 4. It looks like.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's actually just gonna get one anyway. And there we go. Cabbage is done with Mithrix, having to do pillars while everyone else was just in the fight the whole time. But the Prion ocular HUD really paid off, and it was only because though that he used it as well as he did. If he missed, he would have just had to do the fight and just be behind everyone else. But that was really good.
Yeah, and then getting the egg Beos as well, just a little Struth on the way out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was That was what? That was 2 minutes? 2 minutes, like 2.5
really
minutes of full
fast.
fight. Yeah.
And again, with a
Absurd.
very, very fast just run overall. Like, about a 30-minute run on this one too. Oof. Meanwhile,
Oh,
the other
man.
guys still, Kay is still in phase 2. Phase
Yeah.
2 has really taken a long time for him. Ruddy is in the middle of phase 3, but the damage isn't so good. I think honestly, the main thing that they're missing, just pushing away the Prion for now, but it's just the
Yeah.
Feather. They don't feel comfortable enough to run into Mithrix with their shift because they're just going to get knocked back and just slapped afterwards. So
Oh, yeah.
it's one of those situations
Yeah.
they just have to sit back and rebar and scrap launcher and stuff. And that's not so easy. So for damage anyway. It's just pretty slow. Wow, GG Cabbage on that one. That was excellent. Love that.
Yeah. My God, dude.
Kay is worrying me a little bit here. Kay actually just using the vase just to get away from Mithrix because he cannot be near him right now. And with such little maximum health as well, the beating he's been taking phase 1 and 2. Reddy's
Oh,
also
yeah.
scaring me. Oh my god. Okay.
Dude.
When you're multi and you start using your shift during pizza, that is a
Yeah.
scary time. But with such low
Yeah,
movement,
but I mean, you always misjudge, There's always a little bit here, a little bit there. Sometimes
yeah,
you might line yourself up with the speed of pizza. We never know,
happens all the time. Let's bring
Exactly.
Cabbage in. Hey, Cabbage.
Hey.
How was the run?
Slow.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
slow and very bad. I do want to
Yeah.
say you did miss a vase on stage 5. It was in a multi-shot at the top. But that being said, everyone else had a vase, and you actually beat all of them because you were very just in tune with the Ocular Hood Prion, and so you just wiped Mithrix.
Yeah. I don't know if Face is worth there. It's something to consider. You can also just get the crit normally.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Pretty good.
I was surprised you didn't try to go for Bass rolls on the
I
Ocular
forgot
Hood.
I had it.
Yeah, I
forgot
figured there was
I had
something.
it until Soul Pillar, and then I used the HUD and something else happened. I was like, wait a second.
Damn.
Hold on.
I
That
mean,
wasn't a vase though, so it didn't matter.
yeah, and we know what the rolls were after. You didn't roll a vase at all, so it was fine either way.
Yeah.
It was very
Awesome.
fun watching everyone having been on phase 1 Mithrix for at least a couple minutes by that point. You were just doing pillars the whole time, and you just walk in and one shot them, and then you were ahead immediately, and it was like, okay.
Yeah. Kind of funny.
I was one to watch back if you want to. Kay is struggling here in phase 3. Oh, and there's the +5. Finally, he held on for so long, but it's just he just was taking too much damage. And also, you're the only one with the feather, Cabbage. Everyone else kind of missed out on that one.
That was a small chest, I think. Easy
Yeah, on stage 3.
Yeah, stage 3.
RNG happens.
It was a good find.
You can see it
biggest
from TP. I remember which chest it was, so it's their fault.
There was also above the TP on stage 5, there was a scrapper, and then right below that layer, there was also a speed printer.
Oh yeah, I saw the speed printer. I was like, I have enough speed. I don't want to lose my my focus crystals and damage and stuff.
Yeah.
I had
And also
Crowbar's watch focus crystal.
It was ridiculous. But you also had the feathers, so yeah, you weren't as much worried about it.
Yeah. But I did waste a lot of time on stage 5. I didn't know I had that much damage from Mithrix.
Yeah. Let's bring
I
in
did not
Ruddy.
expect one-shot phase 1.
Yeah. Hello, Ruddy.
GG, Ruddy.
Hello. Thank you.
How was the run?
It was annoying. I was waiting for all the rock items, but they never came.
Ooh, K with the getting slapped there in phase 3. Yeah, the feather didn't really pay off that much, especially since everyone had the Ocular HUD by the end. No one really got the crit out of it as much, so it was just kind of more of an aesthetic clover a little bit.
Did anyone go with Crunda?
With what?
Crunda.
Oh, no one did. No.
Oh,
No. Did not
Cabbage went
see
with the
that.
Prion.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Prion
And
hug with all the crystals.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what he did.
Yeah.
And you and K had the same equipments.
Yeah.
Yeah, lack of feather hurts for the extra safety and all, so you kind of got to play conservative. Fight drags on a little bit, but you held on, didn't +5, had just about enough, so yeah, good one on that, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. K got the skip right at the end as well, a little bit of cleansing.
Yeah, nice fun to get through there. Man, something about multi-runs and just getting like good reds. It's really funny.
Yeah, like Clover, Clover first, basically first chest, depending on the pathing you make, it was absolutely silly.
And let's bring in K here. He's on the ship, but there's no way he could get in more last, so we're not gonna disrupt him. That sounded rude and toxic. I didn't mean that.
Mm,
Hey K, how's it going? Hello?
That says a lot.
what?
Reaching out to Planet K? You might have Discord muted.
No, I don't.
Huh?
I don't.
Okay. The big thing you missed, K, was the feather on stage 3, I think.
Yeah,
Think
that's RNG cabbage classic.
Where was the
Exactly.
feather?
it was right next to teleporter actually. It was
You
on the
can
little
see
like the
it
dirt
from
path.
stage 3 TP. You can see
Oh,
it
right.
in a
Yeah.
chest.
You know,
Oh, that's your
yeah, that's
fault.
cool.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
no,
that
no,
one.
no.
Yeah.
I don't even care anymore.
It was rough getting to stage 5 with that low of movement, especially for UK. There was a scrapper in stage 5 with a speed printer. But I don't know if you had enough items to scrap at the time or because I know you saw them, I think. But
I did not see a speed printer. No, I saw a slug printer.
okay. It was
Mm.
it was right above TP, like right above it. I just
Yeah,
don't think
that's
many
fine.
people went up there.
I miss everything on purpose. It's fine.
That happens.
Yeah, no, I don't have much to say to. I don't know. Yeah,
It was a very
I
interesting
just
run. It was like building up the run for the melee kind of multi build, right? Even from like the focus crystals from the start. But unfortunately for Reddy and K, they didn't find the feather, so it kind of tempted them to not really go in as much with that.
Mm.
Kind
Then
of rough.
that eventually drags on. You kind of lose, but like lose to the scaling at that point and getting beaten up. Yeah, um, is what it is. Maybe one of those days as well, sir. Like been there a couple of times. It's sometimes you keep getting the short stick. The mental can really drag on. I know. So yeah.
Fortunately, though, we're done with the kind of the worst loadouts for the day. Not worst, but just the harder ones, I guess.
Yeah.
You just have Huntress and Commando next, just tried and true.
Hey, it's
Mm.
K's favorite coming up. That's crazy.
That is.
A
It's
nice
true.
little Huntress
who decided Huntress is my favorite? I fucking hate
because
him.
you
I
ran it
I
for
thought
70
I
hours.
yeah, I thought Kay hated every survivor. Somebody told me that this week. I'm like,
Yeah, I
"Oh."
hate every survivor,
Same.
but I had Huntress the most, which is
Mm.
coming up.
How much did you
Yeah.
grind for the Huntress world record, by the way? I never asked.
Which one? I mean, the woolly one, I just kind of got it next day, like 1 hour playing. And when Zink
Mm.
got it, I played for 10 hours, and then I didn't get it. I was tilted, and the other day might as well, and then I got it in like 2 hours. So like
Nice.
12 hours for the second one.
Not too bad.
Nice. Very
I mean, it's
solid.
12 hours of Huntress. That's very bad. I beg your pardon.
Speaking of
Mm.
which, I think we're ready. If you want to go into the Huntress run, we're all ready for you
We're
guys.
ready. All right.
Uh, Good luck.
Good luck, gents.
Yeah, sorry, I'm leaving.
That's
Be
okay.
gone. All right, there we go.
Banished to the gamer dungeon.
Truly. All
Yeah.
right. Interesting runs today so far. Man, I still can't get over how clean that Mithrix was from Cabbage. That was amazing. Love that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. All of the timings, man, like just having conceptualizing that like in spatial, you know, it's ridiculous, ridiculous.
But that's just what good practice does, you know? I know Cabbage spends a lot of time practicing those specific things, so it
Yeah.
really pays off. It shows. This is also one of the runs today where we will see everyone go a little bit faster than what we've seen today. Um, with the Rex
Yeah.
loadout not having that much damage and the multi kind of, taking a little bit to get a little bit faster, I think we'll see everyone go a little bit faster, a little bit quicker out of the gate here on Huntress. It depends, though. I don't know. It depends if they have that kind of speedrunner mentality for it, if they have kind of like a more of a... Oh, there's a feather immediately for Cabbage there.
Okay, that is superb safety. That is superb safety.
I mean, they already have phase blink, but now it's like they should not die this run if you have a feather. I would be actually very shocked if one of them did. This is looking to be kind of a... Oh, I didn't finish my thought. It's either they kind of go fast and just hope they kind of go with the scaling a little bit more of just a Huntress kind of a speed run, or they go more of a stable approach and just try to get like a build that works for Mythics. We'll see. I mean, everyone has their own internal checklist for what they need, but we'll see. It looks like Kay is going for more of the speedrunner approach already. Just talking about that now. He has just one item, and he's like, you know what? We'll just go for TP, getting that muscle memory from, doing all those 12 grueling hours of speedrun practice for Huntress.
Oh, grueling hours. I mean, to be very fair, Huntress, you can just, if you want to chill and play, she's really low on damage, but like just the auto aim. I know some people are ticked off by it, but it's a really like turn off your brain and kind of just flow a little bit survivor, you know? Like that can help for these more like, the tellies where you just gotta run around kite, you just gotta keep this very, very specific set of steps going. I feel the auto aim helps a lot, and she's just very pleasurable in like generally to play, especially with the good dash. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, especially in Cabbage's case right now with the feather and phase blink, he doesn't have to think about positioning really at all anymore because apart from just being close enough to hit something, you don't really have to think
Yep.
about dodging as much, and you don't really have to think about aiming as much. So you're just you spend a lot of time thinking about
Oh,
the stage, your pathing to get loot, what to kill for money, stuff like that. So
also predatory first stage, first boss with the flurry might be looking good because if you get like 2 or 3 crit, yeah.
there's another cloak chest right next to TP. I don't know if Cabbage
Oh,
has specifically marked it. He seems like the only one who hasn't seen
oh,
it.
it's the gas.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You'll see it in a second on K's screen.
Oh,
Now
well,
it's a speed run. It's
yeah, no,
officially a
no,
speed run.
yeah. I
It did
cancel.
look like Cabbage did not see the. Oh, and Cabbage is not going to have enough money for the drone man. That is tragic, dude. Oh
Mm.
no.
Okay.
Well, this is gonna be one of those runs where Cabbage is gonna come in after and be like, "Oh, RNG game, rip." Damn, man. And that Beetle Guard didn't even give any money because that was spawned by the Beetle Queen. So it's like, oh man, tough. That being said, hopefully Cabbage can find a way to
He
get
doesn't
it.
have
He's
money.
marking it. He knows that has something in it.
He doesn't have the money, man.
No.
Oh God, yeah.
Shit game, go
Damn. Well,
next.
should get the classic.
Oof.
Yeah. Also, chat, we got ourselves a predicament here. We were getting the Gamba on the red. We're gonna do something different. Where's man?
I wonder what Cabbage's options are to actually make up this run. I mean, here's one thing that's going to happen. Kay and Ruddy are going to start going very fast. Kay is already almost done with second teleporter. Like, he's going to be going very faster. So he's going to miss out on a lot of items. Maybe Cabbage could just find a build that just works enough. You know, something could happen like in Mithrix where, like, I don't know, maybe Kay loses drones or something. Who knows? There are opportunities here. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We shall see indeed.
It's
I mean,
really hard
problem.
to make up time against the drone man, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the big problem being that they're gonna have to spend money on drones instead of items and stuff.
Yeah.
That can get a little bit complicated. But you get one or two, you're basically set for a lot of the first stages. So yeah.
I don't really think there's too many drones that spawn on Aphelion, right? I
I
don't
mean,
remember.
a Phalian, you can get such good rolls for loot, but sometimes you can just also get nothing. It's kind of there, almost to stage 3. I think I agree with host.
Yep.
I think when he puts that like almost to stage 3, basically could pass a stage 3 easy. But yeah. Well, glad K got that drone man because he's not getting nothing, dude.
No.
He's going out to loot. This is really bare bones. Like, what is
Which,
Cabbage gonna do with this loot,
yeah,
man?
that's exactly what I was saying. Like, if K is getting nothing, like, what about Cabbage? Cabbage doesn't have a
Yeah,
drone man.
look at
Oh,
that
man.
same thing. Yeah.
I think you
Oh
know
man.
how bad a run is, like, loot-wise, and, like, the situation when Cabbage starts scrapping.
Oh
Because
yeah.
Cabbage does not scrap. It is very much a time waste unless it's like absolutely needed. So,
Mm. Oh yeah. Oh, green printer? Is that? No.
and K actually just
Oh,
getting the
there.
Prion as well.
Oh, and there's a back mag printer. That yeah, no, not worth the gas. Not worth risking
Ooh,
the gas.
there's an AP round printer that Cabbage found. That makes
Oh.
sense. That makes sense.
And Ruddy, the only person with the skip now. He has the drone man and he has the skip. What is this?
Oh,
Oh man.
this is such an interesting run.
Yeah.
I
Like for
mean,
the first time, actually seeing diverging paths with different but slightly equal, non-equal opportunities. Ugh.
I don't know. Cabbage's situation still worries me, but like Cabbage still hasn't even done the teleporter on stage 2.
Oh yeah.
Ready going looks like all in here though on AP rounds. Maybe not
Oh,
all
he
in,
has.
but definitely in.
Yeah, he has 2 gas. By the way, is he still going?
Now he's
Oh,
keeping one
believing.
gas and keeping the
Bel
wrap, which is not bad.
yeah, good rolls. Good rolls. Oh, K risking it
K,
all. Yeah, my God.
if he dies right now, he's trying to go for those health orbs. Ooh, he got burned a little bit. Oh man. If he gets hit by anything, Jesus.
Jesus
Then
Christ.
he's dead. And
Yeah,
then this
playing it
drone
risky.
man lead that he has is just gone.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like he needs at least a couple drones.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got the boss. Let's see. What is it?
Honestly, it's crazy how much value that monster tooth has had for him.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Actually, 1 HP.
God.
Yeah. So that's the thing. They have the drone man, but they don't have anything. Like they don't have any drones to back it up. Surely this is the stage, right? Like you got to get 1 or 2 drones. It's impossible.
Hmm. We'll see.
Because then the only thing he could be greeting for the empathy cores.
That's
Do you
true.
think K is? Do you think K is just high rolling? He's believing in
Yeah.
sirens. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my
There's a drone
god.
next to TP that he's going for as well.
Beautiful.
I mean, not too bad, but I
Yep.
mean, if K gets Empathy Cores, I mean, it is over. So because next stage is Sirens, right? There is always an opportunity for Empathy Cores, like if there's a gun or something. Like for AWU, right? The bosses could just
Oh.
be soulless. Like, there's opportunities here. Oh, and Cabbage found an ATG as well. And
Oh.
still scrapping because like he's like, you know what? I just need damage this run.
Yep. He also has a very reasonable lead. He doesn't need to really force the issue. Could be going macro strategy. Yeah.
The other thing is too, like, I mean, you're right on that. Like he has bonus points already today in the first loadout. So even if he does miss out on some points on this loadout, he still could win today, absolutely.
Mm.
He's created a little bit of a cushion that way for himself. Unfortunately for K, it's Magma Worm on the stage 4 boss. So
No.
no free shot here at Emily Chorus. I mean, there's still a chance stage 5 though. You notice he's gonna go for. I'd be curious to see if he looks for a gun this stage at all, or if he's just gonna say, "Hey, I just need to go." Still, I mean, I could see him just leaving immediately, obviously, but I don't know. It'd
He's
be
gonna.
interesting.
I'm really glad he got an APR as well. Like he was starting to fall way too much behind. And now, like, but look at this as well, right? Like the spawn pool in Sirens, it's just him and the worm in the telly. Like nothing
Yep.
going on, you know?
Sirens at 10 minutes. You know, you're not gonna really find too much. All the enemies take too many credits to spawn in. That's a hard light afterburner for Ruddy as well on stage 3.
Oh.
So if Ruddy found it, I think Cabbage should find it since Cabbage is looting a little bit more. But that afterburner is really nice. I don't even know where that was. Oh, and that is a boss drop on stage 4, by the way. It's just the wrong boss. That's funny.
Oh, the high roll. I mean, he can't be sad with that, honestly. It's going to help. Just
Ready? Actually
really
going to
want to
check out
see.
the bazaar as well.
Ooh.
Not really finding anything, just a brain coat and a guillotine. Sorry, what were you gonna say? Kinda cut
No,
you off
no,
there.
I'm just.
Oh,
No. I kind of lost it. Kind of lost it. There
okay.
is a band on this stage as well. This is just really interesting. Really intense. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
if
I like
Reddy
this loadout.
can. Yeah. I mean, surely he can keep up, but I need him to pick up a drone as well. Like, there's so much value under a drone man without, you know, like one gunner, one healing, anything.
It looks like Kay did do like a little bit of a search around the stage. He's still doing it a little bit. It looks like he actually might try to skip AWU,
Oh,
trying to see if he can go for it. So we'll see.
with a Prayon? Or is
No,
he
with the
going.
ballista.
Oh, man. Yeah. And a little D printer?
Ooh,
Where?
interesting.
Yeah.
Let's
At
look what
this
Disciple
point, I
Print is
don't
today.
know. Yeah, don't know what I prefer.
I think they'd get more damage out of the little Disciple on this run in particular. Even though a Murph is such a good one, obviously. Distant Warning for K, and let's see if we can pull it off.
Oh, yeah. This.
Just missed, unfortunately. And K is out. It looked like he was, ooh, and almost dying too for it. It looks like he was just trying to see if he can get like a good red from it.
Oh, boy.
Just while he was searching the map
Why?
for like potentially a gun or something, but it did kind of waste a little bit of time in the end of it, unfortunately for him. He's actually using the Bungus to heal up so he can get this Void Cradle right off spawn. And it is a Void Band. What? He already has a Reynolds, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Reddy's doing a Mountain Shrine on stage 4. So we
Oh,
already know he's getting 1 Murph. If he gets 2, though, that would be kind of cool as well.
I mean, yeah. I surely we get to see what the green is. I that's my vote.
Yeah. We'll see. Unfortunately, I have not seen the Afterburner for Cabbage yet. I don't even know where Reddy found that, but.
Oh yeah, no.
Or one more Transit Cores? Well, absolutely. I mean, that was the play, and he made the right one. It's just it's gonna cost him a little time here, and we already know that he's not getting them. So Edward's in the cave. Okay, so Cabbage is not getting it. Unfortunately, looks like Cabbage is out on the stage 4 as well. K is on to stage 5, but we'll see if these drones could carry him enough. He's
Yeah,
kind of
he's
like wary about starting TP right now. He wants to clear out the ads, the pre-spawns and stuff, so
like
that he can have.
at least the elites. You kind of got
Yeah.
to give it some attention, you know. Also, is that an extra band? Oh, that is a savior. Kajaro's band. Nice.
I love that.
So, are we looking for a boss hug on him? Maybe a grandparent? That's an easy telly for sure. He still has a prey
I
on.
mean, he's looking for the Souls control unit.
True though.
I mean, I think he
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
looking for a gun a little bit too, just seeing if we can find like a multi-shot with it while he's just trying to kill these elites that are spawning. Yeah, it was Murph and Infusion on the stage 4 TP for ready there.
Wow. Well, he probably thinks it's the Murph. Maybe he's got something on the back of his head right now, but we don't know.
Cabbage is scaring me a
Sag.
little bit. I don't want him to die because he's already without the drone man and stuff. So that's true. Kate does need a pillar skip as well.
Mm.
Having the drones kind of sit through pillars almost guarantees that they die in a situation
Mm.
like this without any support from you.
Oh, so he actually found a go-to printer? So he might be looking for a scrapper, or is he just gonna loot up everything here?
We'll see. And it's not like he has that much to print either, really. He is getting some drones though before TP, which is kind of nice. Well, he already lost one of his drones. He just got a new one.
Yeah, definitely
He's
got to
still
look
at
out for
2.
the cheaper drones so you can get the easy value.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cabbage on TP. Now, Cabbage is the one who's going to get the most value out of the Murph because he has an ATG.
Oh,
So he has a little bit, and a crit as well. So he has a little bit of a proc chain ability kind of going
yeah.
on here that he could use.
Also, like, can we just look at the stage 5 boss? Very, very.
It's so
Hate
sad. You can't even
hate
get
to
a
see
gun to
it.
use it.
Man, hate to see it. Hate to
Ugh,
see it.
disgusting. That's the second Horde of Many we've gotten today, right? That's terrible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got the greater wisps, which were like very fine. Let's be real. Kind of a savior, but this one is just really annoying. At least it's not overloading, you know, because the after effect on those balls, they can
Hmm.
definitely kill you.
I'm running going for the little disciple, which I actually like here a lot, especially with the afterburner. Just being able to kind of dance around Mythics a little bit for free.
Oh yeah. And you can keep M1ing while you're sprinting, so just extra damage guaranteed. I like that as well.
Yeah,
And he's the only one with the skip as well.
damn. I'm surprised that
Yeah.
Cabbage didn't find it.
Yeah. Cabbage just looks like he's going for the deny on any bonus points. That's probably what he's doing. Like, but he might get up on acceleration again. He has so much going for the build, and he's not too far behind.
No, I mean he's really not. The advantage of the drone man early is starting to wear off a bit because
Yeah.
they don't have enough drones to support it, and B, they don't really have any supporting items for it. They don't really have a lot of things to make the enemies weaker, or make the drones
Um,
stronger. So it's kind of falling a little bit flat right now. Obviously, it's still very good,
yeah.
but it's not as powerful as we were hoping. Unfortunately, Cabbage not getting the skip on the AWU. Unfortunately, I know he was practicing before the races today, but didn't quite get it. And he's off. Stage 5. Everyone's on stage 5 now, which means Cabbage playing it the way he did, and not finding the drone man could have probably given him some enough security to just go after a good build
Yeah.
instead of just trying to roll on getting the drone man to just do everything for you. Very interesting the way that works out sometimes.
True, true. Definitely wanting. I mean, I want K to loot Goblin a little bit. He needs something to back it up. Like, yeah, drones.
He does have a
You're,
Prion, but again, he's gonna have to do pillars unless something changes. I know there was an equipment at the very top of the map where they spawned in. I don't know if anyone picked that up yet, so we don't really
nice.
know what it is. A Tenna
Yeah,
Bobble
I
is
think I
pretty
saw.
nice.
Oh,
It's just
oh.
with only one, it's not gonna activate as much as they're probably wanting, especially with the low proc coefficient from Flurry, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, he could get some nice Smurf procs in. Allows him to play a little bit safer as well. From time to time, of course. He
Looks
is
like
going
K's
into
just
the
going,
speed.
yeah, just going all in, which is what you need to do here. I mean, he'll lose the AP round, which is kind of sad, but he might just keep it, actually. We'll see.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, he should. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Keeping that in the gas. Nice. I think
Damn.
gas is going to do too much, but
Easy clap. Yeah.
good rules.
Good rolls. Like sometimes you gotta praise and just believe. Yeah, and a rap. Okay.
But now, though, looking at Ruddy, at this point, they're all equal kind of on stage 5. But Ruddy
Yeah.
still has the skip, and no one else has one. That's going to be a massive advantage if he can take actually advantage of it. Let's see.
Oh man.
It kind
Okay,
of sucks,
bleed
though,
and
for K to blast through this stage, or all the stages up until this point, and just to
yeah,
have not really the best build to show for it. He's just like, I
yeah,
have no skip. Mythics is still gonna be kind of brutal. I don't have that many drones. He's just trying to get everything he can here.
yeah. He's done.
It's unlooting.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Did Cat wait? No, I thought Cabbage had a ukulele or something. Clearly not. No. He does actually. He does. Yeah.
Yeah. Cabbage has the Murph and the Uke, which is really good for this teleporter, just clearing out everything.
Yeah.
That and the
That's
ATGs too.
a lot to show actually. Yeah. Well, K has a nice little drone armada now. That might actually be good because like Reddy has a skip, but he doesn't have nothing. He needs to focus up on some drones. Like there's so much value there.
Let's
Oh
see.
wait, does K have debuffs? He has ice. He has Tenabubble. He has bleed. He needs burn somehow. Oh, the instant drone.
He has Murph.
Oh my. He has Murph as well. I forgot. I mean, let's be real. How many Murph shots is he hitting? Like that is
Only
always a question.
listen. If the Tenabubble procs, the Murph can
Yeah,
too. All right.
yeah. Fair point.
Tenabubble
Fair point.
walks so Murph can run. All right.
Yeah.
Look at. I mean, it's so unlikely though that he can actually use Death Mark at all. Unfortunately,
Mm,
because as a reminder, every time that Mithrix dashes or sprints, he cleanses non-damaging debuffs like all the slows and all the death marks and
mm,
stuff.
mm,
So
mm.
it's a dream for sure. But
Murph will. Yeah. Well, sometimes I mean he did get the back-to-back easy rolls on the go-to. We don't count the man out
oh, that is a
yet.
+5 for
Oh,
Ruddy. No
oh,
man, what happened? I
oh.
wasn't looking. I just saw the flash.
Yeah, he was burning. He
Oh,
was
he got
burning.
burned by the
Oh,
Elder.
that is, dude. Mm,
That is brutal.
that is indeed. Well, we have Blood Pillar. Okay. Easy first part.
How many pillars, man?
Yeah.
Oof. I was really like, oh man, that's tough. That is tough.
Last tick of burn. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, it goes to show like K blasted through when he got there. He took care of the pre-spawns, which makes a world of a difference, right?
Yeah.
Already getting pressured now. Oh man, and this charge, so tough. Yeah.
The cope charge. The cope
Yeah.
vase
You
reactivate
hate to,
charge.
you hate to see it. Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, he's doing it, dude. He did like a good 3 or 4%
Oh
there. Yeah.
man.
So- Jesus, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting bad. So Ruddy was so it's very interesting because K went super fast with the drone man. Cabbage went slower because he didn't have the drone man. He was looking for like a
Oh,
build, right? And then Ruddy was somewhere
yeah.
in the middle where he was kind of getting like a start of a build, but he really wanted to take advantage of the drone man while he had it. And he just got caught in that unfortunate middle where he kind of got the bad part of both, right? Where he just got like so many things that he couldn't deal with, and then
Oh,
it's gonna be too much
by the
now.
way, speaking of the unspoken value, look at the drone man aggro. K basically unpunished on the soul pillar, and Cabbage is coping the moon a little bit. He lost time on the soul pillar, and he's going over to blood now. Let's
Oh
see how
damn.
this goes. Yeah.
All right, we'll see. I
Well,
mean, I still think Cabbage has a better build though. I mean, it just depends how long that K's drones could live during phase 3, I suppose, and how
oh,
much they could actually target Mithrix instead of just the ads.
oh yeah. I mean, they're gonna pull some aggro. Maybe he can get the prey on hug on the jump. That
Hmm.
would be nice. He
That
can
would be
speed
really
up.
nice. He does have some bans,
Yeah.
so could definitely work.
Oh man, like I'm feeling for Ruddy. Oh yeah, by the way, absolutely forgot to pay this. Okay, of course, K. He actually zoomed through. Yeah.
Cabbage going back to
Okay.
the soul pillar here, just trying to get it done. If he can get it done, he can just go Mythic Side immediately, but he was shedding some max HP here a little bit, so hopefully not too much more. Hmm. Drones are taking aggro for Cabbage on the soul pillar as well, so a little bit. Oh, he's good. And
Okay.
Cabbage is done with
Chat.
pillars.
Yeah. Well, chat. You got a quick one. Go 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 go.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh man, but here we go on the moon. Ruddy's just gonna skip pillars immediately, but he's the one starting the Mythics fight the latest, so it doesn't.
The latest, yeah.
Yeah,
The elder really came back to bite him, dude. It's one of those that you're gonna look back and like, I should have just cleared that thing, you know?
yeah.
God damn.
He's actually checking soup because he's just like, if I can just get something, and there really isn't anything at soup, unfortunately. So there's the
Well, K
Tesla,
on to phase 2.
and
Tesla.
Ruddy lost both of his bands. That
Oh
is,
man.
if that's not like the nail in the coffin for him, oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
god.
He actually didn't count it, and he kept the Poglip and the Def Mark. Yeah, he could have technically kept
Yeah,
both, but come on.
and the predatory.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruddy was the one who had the really bad roll on soup earlier today, right? Or was it K? I don't remember. This.
I think it was K actually. Oh,
Oh,
and
dude.
Cabbage has Def Mark. Okay, this is complicated. Yeah. Yeah.
Cabbage doing as
Well,
much as he can just to get in there right now.
yeah, he got the feather. He's got the extra. K
Soup
is
has
still
been
keep.
brutal.
Yeah.
K is keeping up. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with this Huntress, you can play this aggressive. He has the bands. That band, like that Jaros really saved him there at the end. You know, such it's like the exponential damage. You know. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming through. Really want to see him like take this one freely up. You know. Definitely got to get some of that mental in. Okay, pray on hug.
Honestly, I feel like if K did an immediate Prion hug very early on to phase 1, he would have had it up by now for phase 3. And that would have saved him a lot of
Yeah.
time, but it's just one of those hindsight things like you're just like halfway through the phase, you're like, I don't want to not have it at the start of phase 3 and yada
Yeah.
yada.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you hit a nice pray on hug
Oh,
phase 1, it's still time save.
that's another +5 for Ruddy, unfortunately. He got slapped by Mythics
Uh,
there. Unfortunate too because of the afterburner. And the shockwave just destroyed his drone. And he has no money to
um,
buy it back.
because
Oh,
he just skipped. Yeah,
man.
everything going against.
what is meant by Prion Hug. So the Prion has the giant ball projectile, and it also has like the tendrils, right? The tendrils will proc bans, but if you proc bans with the orb itself, it will proc a large ban proc, like way more damage because it has more damage. So if you hug something and get as close as you can to an enemy, skin to skin contact, it will proc bans off the orb itself, which does the most damage you can get. But it's a little bit harder to set up than just shooting the Prion up.
Oh yeah.
And that's how, in last loadout, Cabbage just skipped Mithrix phase 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, to be very fair, Kay basically played the build out the way he could. He's keeping the drones alive. He's keeping the damage going. Doesn't care about the skip.
That
Oh.
was just so funny on Kay's screen. He was just trying to line up Mithrix to phase 4 skip him, but the polyp actually just killed Mithrix, so he couldn't phase 4 skip.
Yeah,
And he was just
Polyp
waiting. It's like,
Sag.
oh man.
Polyp Sag. Well, he can. Yeah, he's safe. He's safe. He's crossed the threshold. Doesn't have a lot of items. Drone Man is back. He should be fine. He
Yeah.
should be fine.
Pretty much done phase 4 here. Not like he had a lot of damage otherwise. And there's the Prianus to finish it off. Good job, though. I
Nice.
mean, Kay still winning this loadout. I was really worried stage 5. But he actually brought it back well. He did a good job. Those bans really
that was the
helped.
correct call. Yeah, that was the correct call. He knew he was missing, so he just went for the loot goblin. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I was glad he did it. But like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
There was a certain point where I was like, maybe he shouldn't have. I don't know. But like, no, he played it right. It's crazy
yeah.
though how close that Cabbage was actually though. At the end of it. Something to be said for that too, I think.
Oh yeah. For real. I mean, yeah. Cabbage straight in on the income. That's about what you gotta like expect for like one of the Huntress quicker loadouts, right? The low 30s, just playing it safe, playing it decent. Yeah. A little bit of the lack of damage. Items could have been a bit better, maybe. I don't know. Feel like yeah, Cabbage took time to build it up, but then you have like a Poon, you have a Poglip, maybe you get in like a couple more stuff in there, maybe a sub 30, but very solid still. GG on that.
Yeah. And then poor Ruddy, man. Oh, don't die again. You're hurt. Okay. Almost got slapped into the golem shot. That was almost really scary. All right, let's bring in K. Hey. Hello.
Not even sub 30 with a drone is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in this game.
Well, you still did it before anyone else, so congrats.
Yeah. Doesn't even have the drone man. Yeah, thank you. You know what my first thought was when I got the drone man?
What?
A quick
GG?
run is getting me closer, faster to the uninstall button.
You played it well though. I was scared for you on stage 5. It was kind of getting a little bit scary, but you did good. You pushed it in the way that you needed to. So unfortunately, I know you were going for the end of the cores. It just didn't drop. I was sad about that too. Let's bring Cabbage in here as well. Hello, Cabbage.
Hey, K got a point or two.
Yeah, I got drone man stage 1.
Oh, the large chest?
It was the large chest. Yep.
Nice.
That one.
That's nice. I like that.
You were sitting there, you were staring at it, you didn't have enough money, you were just marking it, and you're probably like, there's something in here, isn't there?
No, I chose 2 normal chests over a large chest because there was a mocha printer.
Damn.
And usually it's like a stealth kit or a scythe, so
That's true. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay, bro.
Your
Yeah,
turn to
I'm
get
gonna.
RNG carried.
Yeah, energy carried. I mean, you got the first 2, I get the last 2. Is that how it goes?
Sure, why not?
It was still very close for K having Drone Man and only being like a minute or two apart. It's pretty good, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I had no damage, I feel like, in the fight.
Stage 2, can we talk about that one?
Sure.
No.
More items on stage 2 than like the average Siren's Call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
We-
I didn't really know what to do because it was an AP round printer, but nothing spawned, so no money. So I didn't
Yeah,
really know what the
that
play
was
was
rough.
there.
You were just
Yeah.
staying around. You're like, please spawn game, like something.
Yeah.
yeah. Something to be said about a Phalian loot.
Oh,
Um,
actually,
Yeah.
can we talk about my stage 3, where I was on 1 HP after
Yeah.
getting hit by the mending? Literally 1 HP, and later on, I had like 50 HP. The Teddy blocked the pest's shot. I would have died.
Ooh.
I did not see that at all.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I thought he wouldn't, but I saw the Teddy go off. I tried to mark it with my mouse, but I should not have won or lived or anything.
That's fine.
by the way, do I pull Ready out? I think it's
He's
a
almost
little bit
done. He's
That's
almost done.
phase-
We'll
phase
bring him
two-ish,
in on the
yeah.
ship charge, but
How
Phase
did
three,
Ruddy
yeah.
get a? How did Ruddy get a little disciple?
it was a
I
printer
was
on
don't know
stage
what it
4.
was.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that
So
would have
everyone
helped
had
for the
access
faster
to it.
fight.
the
Where?
guaranteed damage. Yeah.
I don't remember where on stage 4. I just remember
Must
it
have been
was.
lower, right? Bottom.
Do you remember, Corny?
I'm thinking on one of the edges, like one of the far edges. I don't know if you checked all of them. Maybe.
I was
Okay.
kind of busy going fast, you know.
Yeah.
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 With the Drone Man stage 1, yeah.
Yeah.
No, with
You
the
kinda
Mocha
get-
printer, like 2 Mochas is better than your average large chest loot, so
I mean,
don't know.
yeah.
I see that.
Stealth Kit, Razor Wire, Scythe, Infusion, Berserker's Pauldron, like the possibilities are endless.
Ruddy went to the moon and he took the Tesla soup and it took both of his bands. So he had a pretty rough Mithrix, unfortunately.
Oh, why take Tesla?
Why?
We'll have to ask
Yes,
him.
Stoneman. Why did Tesla is gar? Okay, how did Ruddy get a vase? Actually, that's more interesting.
Stage 2.
Stage 2.
Stage 2.
Yeah, I
Oh
know
man,
that.
dude! If I had a vase, literally world record. I'm not even kidding.
There were 6 equipment barrels stage 2 or something stupid. Like, of course, someone's getting
Yeah,
vase there.
I'm only getting one equipment.
I got 2.
I got what did I get? Oh yeah, Molotov. That was great. I left it.
I got Molotov and then I got Caffeinator.
Yeah. So you guys barely used the Molotov actually, but
Yeah.
I mean, I got a Prey on stage 3 after, so I don't know.
Oh, you actually got the Preon?
Yeah, I mean, I was there at 6
6?
minutes.
Oh, wow, yeah, I was there at like
Didn't hit a
11.
drone in stage 1. What do you think I was doing? Like drinking tea or?
I don't know, like with your past performance, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
fair
know
enough.
what you've been doing.
You see, +5s don't actually count towards the time chest, so I didn't have that issue.
True.
Let's bring in a Ruddy now that he's on the ship. Hey, Ruddy. You're on the ship cast. Welcome in.
Hello.
hello.
Little bit tough. I feel like that soup
Yeah.
at the end was like
That was a
particularly
punch in the face.
yeah, like
The greed, the excess greed, yeah.
I had so many bad greens. I was like, surely I don't lose both.
ah.
You can always lose bands.
So talk
That's
to
the
us about
law.
the run. How'd it go?
I mean, it was a decent run, but stage 5 just ripped me a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, where were the drones? I didn't
mean, you
find a
guys-
single
I don't know.
drone.
Like you guys were
I got
looking
3.
for drones actively.
I got 3 drones. Yeah, I
But
was
by
looking.
the-
I got 3.
There
Yeah.
weren't that many though, to be fair. There was one, I think, really close to TP stage 3, but other than that, I don't. It was like 2 stage 5 maybe. There weren't
well.
that many.
Yeah, yeah. That is kind of lame.
It's very
But nonetheless,
interesting though.
Drone Man.
Yeah, I mean, but seeing like the Drone Man like kind of like just push and speed through versus just like Cabbage's normal playing and he almost caught up. Very close. Overall, that wasn't bad though. Wasn't too bad. There was also an afterburner that you guys missed. Ruddy didn't miss it, but it was on stage 3. Do you remember where it was? It was like in the cave or something I heard from chat?
I thought it was like in the middle of the
It
map.
was in the middle then. I don't know. I mean,
Mm.
can't
I
really
don't know.
trust chat too much. I don't know.
Oh, with the large chest metal probably.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
have
there
Oh,
you
enough
go.
that
money
one.
for
Yeah,
that one. I didn't have
I
money for
remember
it.
not getting that because I needed the equipment, or like wanted to open the equipment.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
equipment was
chose a
garbage.
small chest over it.
Also, Cabbage, you're
Yeah.
the only one to find the feather stage one, which made it
Oh,
easy
really?
again. Yeah. You're
That's
the
interesting.
only one with feathers today at all. So
Oh,
I'm allergic to feathers. They're actually ready too.
What's that?
The feathers are too easy. It's a cabbage thing, I think.
right, we got a fun little commando coming up.
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
ready?
I'm
Well,
waiting
up
I'm
for one
ready.
for
more. I thought I
up
was
for
done. Oh man,
Well, there's a
Oh,
up
tiebreaker too after
up
this, so
up
that cabbage
for
is
up
winning anyway. Oh man.
yeah up
oh,
for
be
the honor
quiet.
points.
Don't spoil
Yeah,
it for chat. We don't know who's
ready
gonna win yet.
1v1. Cabbage can cast ready and me 1v1. It's time.
Cabbage die 5 times immediately on stage 1. Go.
I
Yes, yes,
might.
yes, yes.
We'll see
but
about that.
if you guys are
Good
ready,
luck.
let's start it up. Good luck, everybody.
All right.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, gents.
Bye bye.
Alrighty, last
Uh,
one today.
yeah.
Overall, the races they've been interesting today. Actually, I've been liking them. This is, like I said earlier, this is my personal favorite Mander loadout. And also, like I said earlier, this is probably the loadout that these guys do not like for going super fast. So,
Yeah.
but I like to see it, and it's fun.
Hmm.
So this is one of those loadouts that, like, you know, we're probably gonna see them use the grenades a little bit early on, but not really much after that. And probably similar story with the phase round a little bit too. I mean, unless they're like really desperate for AoE or something. We'll
Oh
see.
yeah, like phase round is amazing for lining up enemies and coping it out, or just getting extra damage in. But still, that takes a while. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like when you're going so fast, there just aren't as many enemies in like a polluted run to line up, right? So you don't always get as much value out of it as you would normally. That being said, it
True.
only takes one pierce or like one enemy to pierce through before you can proc bans. Which is
Yeah.
something that like the text on the ability is really deceiving. People read it and they're like, "Oh, the percentage means this," but it doesn't.
Yeah. Percentage of percentage. It's a different number than what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. Be right
It
back.
looks like they're going for this rat printer early. At least Ruddy is, which is honestly a good call. Again, if you're gonna stay in TP longer, then hey, that's just more time saved.
True though. Oh, what? 3 different white items?
And finally, K found a feather. He's pogging out right now. He's going pog crazy.
Thank the Lord. Yeah, at least a safer run. You know, he can put up a better risks. You traverse better. I
Oh yeah.
expect everybody to find that. It's kind of in the like right there, the big chest
Yep.
there. So, yeah.
Middle. And especially after
Yeah, I
last
guess.
run, knowing that there
Ooh.
was like, a little bit of a drum man in the middle, I think it'd be kind of nice to pick it up. Also, this is our first loadout of the day with Abyssal, so we can actually get like a good map.
Oh, good map. There we go.
Yeah.
Cabbage on the feather. Surely ready goes. I mean, yeah, it's
Ready sees the
just so
chest. Yeah.
much more. Yeah, so much more manageable.
The thing is about Commando, especially during the Mithrix fight, dodging Mithrix and doing damage from Mithrix aren't always things that you could do at the same time, especially if you're going really fast. Because if you have low speed, right, you can't always just like look at him and dodge. You kind of need to sprint away sometimes. So you lose a
Oh
little
yeah.
bit of time just by trying to dodge. But Feather, you can just stare at him the entire time and it's just free.
Yeah.
So, and
Obviously, time in between. You got the tactical, like not. It's not the it's the slide, right? Not the roll. It's the slide.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Slide just like the pseudo feather. You can time against like everything. Any of the hammer slams, anything that's
Yep.
like going on around, you can get away
Slide
with
is
so much.
so good.
Yeah.
Very powerful. So it looks like, I mean, as far as like survivability, I feel like that feather was all they needed
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that. Obviously, they want to save our spaces for a pillar skip, but we'll see what happens. Looking at Cabbage, also piercing through the orb with phase round to deal more damage to the boss. Always recommend with phase round.
Yeah.
Killed both pretty instantly.
Curious where K's going for the gloop. Yeah, they're doing the same strats. Pretty straightforward.
And some AoE early from the TP is very nice, especially on this character. So
Yeah, love a willow drop.
one of the biggest
They-
things about like early commando is just like finding a way to not personally shoot every single enemy one at a time to kill them, right? Like you want some damage spreading and all that kind of stuff. So AoE is amazing.
Yeah. You
And
you can feel that surprisingly if you go like as well a Diablo Captain, same feeling, you know, like you need the procs, you need a uke, you need ATGs flying out, you need something going on because the individual shooting is like cumbersome. Stage
Looking at-
4 especially.
looking at Ruddy, by the way, we can see just how good 2 brooches can be, even stage 1 with
yeah.
pretty much nothing. Just kind of like, hey, fuck you, Aegis, for not ever working, even under the
The
best
red item-
circumstances. Yeah,
Yeah, the red item that is worth 2 whites, it's absurd.
way worse than 2 white items. Crazy.
Oh man.
There's a guillotine printer on stage 2. There is a focus crystal, tougher times printer. Not really too much of anything they really want to go into here, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, feather impossible to risk. The only crit, you definitely want to keep that. Like,
oh, there's a goat hoof printer somewhere.
ooh, okay, tough choices now.
I don't really want to lose the crit or the wrap, but I could see them risking some of that for speed if they really felt like they needed it. That being said, I don't really feel like they do need it because of the feather. But we'll see. They might choose having some speed today. I know it's not been like the best for speed all day.
Yeah, if you lose some time, maybe like for one scrap, 2 scrap or something, could be nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's a regen scrap on Cabbage, so he's just gonna go get a free guillotine right now. Just like, hey, free. You never get to use these in the races, really, besides just like, you know, spending it on soup or something and losing some other items that you probably wanted. So it's nice to see a green printer with the regen scrap, even if it's not helpful. Just something, a little bit.
Oh yeah, look at how risky K can play pushing this forward again. Just with the feather, keeps on going, jumping around, hopping a skip. You're fine, sir.
Yeah, I mean, and the
100%.
AoE here is so good. He's just getting all the enemies bunch up on the Beetle Queen, getting the phase round grenades and Will-O-Wisp while just doing damage is just, it's so good, so free. And a Cabbage did risk some damage for the speed printer actually. He got another piece of crit and then actually just risked it for speed. He might keep his last crit, or he might just get some more speed. No.
Ruddy is going, and predatory. Oh, losing that crit.
It is interesting though, because like Commando, his M1, there's another piece of crit for Cabbage as well. His M1 doesn't do a lot of base damage, so it critting isn't crazy. The crit really in this build is more for the phase round grenade, but they're not really going to use a lot of that in Mithrix. So if they could turn it to like a Shatter Spleen, maybe it could, you know, kind of transcend a little bit into the bleed category. But
second time,
yeah,
definitely where we wanted. Yeah, the Rex and the Mander with the spleen, that would be nice.
Crit isn't just too good on Commando in fast runs like this. It's better on characters that hit a little bit harder.
Oh, and the double Willow on the telly. Huh.
That being said, we're still looking for something to get the Commando build, you know, good for Mithrix, right? We're looking for some sort of damage, and usually, like I said, that means equipment, probably, or bleed. If we can get some good bleed will be the answer. So.
Yeah, no equipment coming up to sulfur pools. Like you can definitely find some good stuff there, but it might be a struggle. Maybe you want something like a Somerang or some DML for the finishers. You know that might be good. And K electing not to print the speed as well. He's the only one.
He really is liking his crit here. It looks like.
Yeah.
I think I agree though with Cabbage. Not only for the the damage kind of thing, but also because he can just get around stages so much faster. And that might just allow him to get more loot anyway, you know. And
Is K risking? He ain't risking.
it looks like K is out. So we'll see how these two kind of strategies play against
Yeah.
each other.
Look-
That being said, you
Oh.
know, if there's a Shatter Splane on the line at some point, then hey.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be the difference maker. Stage 4, surely. No way a printer. They didn't get anything yet. Also, was the Gamba for the Xi construct? Why are people so mean? Who the frick did that, man? Come on.
Cap.
Cap, Mon Capitan. Awful. Why do you wish such horrendous things upon us? Best boss.
I'm looking at K screen. I'm trying to see if there's any try shops for equipment. There is one right next to him, actually. It's a card. There's 3 equipment try shops, and there's a recycler. So that
Ooh.
might be what I'd be kind of looking at, obviously. If they can reroll into some bleed or reroll a boss item into a spleen or something, like you know, best
To be
case.
to be very fair, it's gonna take a while until K has actual access to the multi shops, the equipment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be like recycler is kind of its own bait, you know. People look in at the same thing. Are you missing out on the cool timeline? Are you on the sucky ass timeline and you're gonna be slogging for 15 minutes on Mithrix? Yeah.
We'll see. This could be very interesting. I mean, this map obviously does not have good boss items or anything like that. This is
At
a
this point,
time
we
to
prefer to Mern. Yeah.
yeah. We'll see.
Awful.
I don't really see that much loot on this map at all, actually, besides the try shops. I'm looking on cabbages, I'm just like kind of shrugging.
Did he see the equipments? Like, surely he saw the equipments.
I'm not sure yet. He'll find them eventually. There's a lot of them bunched up there, so. Okay, going after the recycler and giving it into equipment drone.
Dude, he pulled the host. Holy shit. Oh,
Okay,
man.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I can't imagine a strategy for that right now, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, at that point, he just lost the money. Some time and some money. Yeah, gotta cope out, kill some more stuff. Kind of annoying, but.
And there were
yeah.
better equipments to give it if you wanted to give it like some damage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
We'll see how that bites him. Like, what if he gets like a really good item and just re-rolls it behind him, just like, just takes it. Oh man.
Yeah. The only thing that he's missing really is the move speed. Getting a wrap for free, not having to pay anything up. Yeah. But then, yeah, I'm liking Ruddy and Cabbage a bit more. I feel that you definitely need like a bit of the comfortable speed on Mander, at least a bit of wiggle room, you know.
I like the speed as well. I mean, it's like I said before, even just getting around the map.
Oh,
a shuriken for K is actually very good, and Cabbage as well. They both got it at the same time, so.
yeah. He's going full damage. Like K, K is full damage. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Trusting the
Cabbage found a
slide.
vase, so.
Oh.
I don't think Cabbage is gonna mess too much with the recycler unless there's just like a boss item on this map or a red that he doesn't want. I think he's just gonna probably take the vase all the way. That being said, he doesn't really have too good of a build yet either. He has some okay AoE here with the Will-O-Wisp that he's kind of taking advantage of, but it's not going to be something that really works for Mithrix, right? So
yeah,
still
K
needs something
paying a
else.
bottle because of the said lack of speed. Yeah.
Ready going after the recycler as well. Okay, it's kind of scaring me a little bit, and with the low speed here, it is becoming a little bit of a problem.
Ooh. He doesn't actually have any
and there it is. Okay,
Mm.
It's just that low speed, man. That was a really tough situation to get out of. +5. And speaking of like losing and gaining crit, there was more crit glasses on this map as well. There's just crit glasses everywhere this run.
Could have paid some speed. I mean, it happens. Honest hindsight as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
'Cause,
Reddy or K really reroll anything either. I'd like to see what they can get out of it in the reroll chains here, but I mean, looking at Cabbage's damage, I mean, this is gonna be a tough Mythrax fight if this is all he really has, right? What is the boss item? Turn
Is
around,
it
I need to
though?
see what it is. Is it a mer?
No,
Is
it
it a
looked green.
green?
It looked green. I'm saying green.
It's a Baldrin. Wow. Very cool.
Wow.
It looks like he's just actually scrapping. I think Cabbage might go for the a soup or a Bortle or something soon, because he has enough like bad greens just to give up for that. Get a nice red, maybe a drone man or something to help him out. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, drone man. I mean, at that point, stage 4 drones are gonna be super expensive. Is it even worth? The reroll is a Warhorn. Hadn't seen that. Damn.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not too amazing there then.
Mm. Okay, picking
And
up the vase as well.
Cubby, Ruddy Cub,
Ready.
fucking
Ooh.
starting the teleporter so late that he gets to Dune Striders. So
Oh, does he have much more for that? I don't think he does. Yeah.
I mean, he does have the phase round, which helps. But and that K did find the vase, so that's good.
Mm.
Looks like he's just leaving behind the recycler, and his recycler drone died as well. So
Yeah. Cubby
and
rip.
Cabbage on to stage 4. There's a feather greeting you at the entrance that K
Oh
is
boy.
taking note of as well.
I mean, they probably the roll. I don't actually. Maybe K wants it. He doesn't actually have the mobility. Second feather would be very good for him,
Yeah, no,
but
I
probably
agree.
not the optimal play.
Oh man, Reddy is kind of in a spot here. I mean, the one Dune Strider was hard enough for the other guys, but now it's he gets
You gotta.
doubled without really much else. You know, like ugh,
Mm,
tough.
he got. Well, they did have the shuriken, the willows as well. Yeah,
Rip
yeah.
the imp kind of
Oof.
dream for Shattersplane. We have an overloading gup horde of many. So
That is so troll. That is the third one today. That is the third one today. Jesus.
also we can see Cabbage is farming pennies with the wraps as well from the Titan. He's just getting free money, dude. Yeah, look at that. It's literally so free. And he's going to be able to loot up this whole stage pretty much instantly if he keeps doing that. So, okay, losing an elixir to some imps because again that movement speed is getting a little bit tough on him.
Yeah. Oh man. A little too quick again, maybe.
This
Maybe the
is
recycler payoff. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think I would have tried to keep it. Obviously, that's my go-to, but I mean, unless
It
they
look,
just find something natural, I think Cabbage might even be going for the legendary chest here as well. It would be interesting to see if Cabbage also just tried to get a. We didn't actually scrap enough for the soup, so I don't think he would go for it.
I'm curious to see like how much more power he's gonna get, because all things considered, K handling pretty well this telly as well. Like, look at this. Like, Ruddy's still finishing off the second Sucky Boy, and he's gonna be greeted by overloading Gup.
Hmm.
That has got to be a stinger.
I don't know though. I mean, K being forced to still be at 14% charge despite activating the teleporter a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's definitely bleeding him time. It's just kind of a tough situation though. Like with the gut being where they were in that teleporter, there's not really much room to kind of maneuver especially
Yeah.
with the crabs.
Ooh.
Oh, and there goes the watch for K as well. He did not +5 though, just barely. Oh, and the imp got him from behind. He was creating some M1 damage, but he's just not fast enough to
Yeah.
walk away from it. Those again, those hooves really coming back a little bit there. And Cabbage getting a Ben's raincoat from the legendary chest. Unfortunately,
Well,
no one kept the recycler, so
I mean, yeah, the head stomper's dream, right?
honestly, we could see Ruddy maybe. He still has a chance to keep the recycler, and he might be able to get some good stuff.
Oh,
We'll see.
okay. Is Cabbage is apparently pulling a simple creatures like
Yeah, we'll
esque.
see.
Yeah.
And Ruddy is actually keeping the recycler, and he's going into the blue portal right now.
Oh.
So
Oh.
we'll see if he can pull anything good out of here. He almost has enough green scrap for a free red, so... And he's getting a scorpion. He's just going to take it, which is really good.
That is the game changer.
There we go. He also kept the roll of pennies with the double wraps as well, so he can get the legendary chest if he farms for it like Cabbage did, which with a recycler I'd be tempted to as well. Oh, that's nice. I like Ruddy's run here. I did not like it last stage. I like it now.
He's there. He's there. That's gonna be huge for everything. Like the
Okay, it's
red that
still
does not fall off.
barely avoiding death at so many different times. Oh my god.
Oof.
It's
Oh.
it is scary.
Okay.
The hand. Oh.
Oh.
And look at that, Reddy actually just goes right for the teleporter here too. And they're actually gonna earn enough money from the gups probably to maybe even get the legendary chest. We'll see. Oh, and that's another +5 for K, unfortunately. It's really that speed.
Yeah. Yeah. Not any good day. Not any good day, but it is what it is. Do
I
happen like that
understand
sometimes.
the gamble from
Yeah.
K as well. I wish it paid off a little bit harder. I wish he got like an imp on the stage, but
Yeah. Yeah. It would have been arguably easier and the dream alive still.
Cabbage is going to loot a little bit more stage 4 before he leaves. All that extra money from the gut boss is just too free. Unfortunately, I don't really think there's much else.
Ugh.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's the consistency on Cabbage I see all the time is that he always has more items than other people, and he's usually always further ahead most of the time.
Yeah.
It's
It's
because
absurd.
he really goes out of his way to loot very well and very efficiently. And it's like there's a lot to be said about that. You
Extra
can tell
gas. What
Cabbage
did
is
he?
just like really looking for some damage. He just typed in chat just like maybe some DPS, like maybe.
Yeah. I mean, crowbar scale really well for everything, but
If I had a capacitor, I'd say the core would be pretty nice, but and that is true. I mean, Commando is one of the most item hungry characters in the game. There
oh
are
yeah.
runs that you can pull off that are pretty fast with Commando, but when the items aren't really giving you a lot of damage, then you gotta find it yourself.
Ah yeah. Yeah. Okay, Ruddy. Oh, he got an AP actually. Okay, so Recycler's starting to pay off. He's getting like some multipliers, some stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Might be good.
Cave looks closed on this one, so I'm surprised though that Cabbage is still on the stage, but he is leaning up a little bit more. He's like, I'll take the Warhorn, get some Warhorn value on Mithrix, maybe.
And there, is it the stealth kit? It is the stealth kit, the boss drop, right? All that work for the
Think
stealth kit.
so.
That is
Yeah.
mildly annoying. Yeah.
K is oh man. It's
Yeah,
very
definitely.
hard for him to like get away from anything here.
Yeah, he
He
might be
finally
committing
finished the GP
to
word though.
pushing it forward and gonna get some stuff. Just commit. Something to be said as usual, like on the mental toll on those days, you know. Oh,
Yeah. It's brutal,
Krunder
man.
would have been a nice save. Tad too
Ooh.
late though.
And that's the other thing too. Like from K's position, you know, he just wanted to risk it all, see if he can just roll some crazy damage, maybe just roll not needing speed.
Mm,
You know, because like when you're down some points, you just gotta do that. You just gotta just hope the game kind of carries you and just kind of play as if the game would sometimes. I'm just unfortunately it didn't pay off. It's in a tough spot.
Gas would have helped there as well, but yeah,
Anything else?
it is. Yeah, but I mean, you see, like ready with the Scorp, he's kind of struggling on that as well. Gups in that position particularly,
Yeah. And
you
as
really had to use the lip. Sorry, go.
and as well too, like every time the gup splits, you know, and there's so many gup that like you can't just stack all of the scorpion on one, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, and they keep resetting it with the splits and everything. It's just a lot. Cabbage though slowing down quite a bit here. He's just going after this gup at the start. There's an alien head actually in a shrine on stage 5.
Ooh,
Um, which
what is that
that's the
reroll?
third alien head we've seen today. Yeah, maybe
Truly.
Reddy gets something else out of it, like an Aegis.
Oh, I mean, at this point, he has the Scorp. Yeah, we're looking for the Behemoth. We love a Behemoth. Maybe laser scope as well. Might be the comeback. That's good
Oh yeah,
damage.
maybe. I mean, it'll be better, but still,
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
we know
Commando
it's
is
a
tough.
brain stocks or something of that category. Don't worry, chat. Wishful thinking.
Oh, and Cabbage dying to the gup that has been following him all stage.
Oh,
The rare Cabbage +5.
yeah. Take note, chat. Take note. The
I'm
lingering hitbox. Yeah.
yeah. I'm still looking at Ruddy here. Then I'm like, hey, listen, dude. You know, he
Yeah.
has a Scorpion, no +5, so his Recycler might get something cool. I don't know. We'll see.
Is he going?
Also,
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Yeah, he's going for the red. Surely.
there is not a single void item this run, which is particularly painful. We really like to see those on Commando to kind of pick up the slack on the missing damage, but here there's just
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
It's a wasteland. I mean, apart from like the first run, have you really even seen that many voids?
No, actually not.
I don't know.
Any others? I can't remember any other items. It's just, yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, I mean, do you think after the +5 Cabbage is still he's probably still gonna commit to the vase, right? Like if you have the skip,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure.
like no point, no point actually.
What did he
I feel
mark?
I feel
Was there anything else?
yeah, I didn't actually see. I feel we're gone on the times where if you don't actually have a proper skip, you go for damage equipment because that can really pay off on some of the low damage characters.
I mean, we just saw an example of that earlier with the Prion on Cabbage and having to do pillars.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, but that's the
yeah. I mean,
advantage, or like that's why we originally set up a 2-pillar game mode
yeah,
for the races here, because it used to be in the past that if you had a skip, like there was just no chance, right? Like if you had to spend like 5, or worst case scenario, if like you don't have a build for pillars and it takes 10 minutes and someone else just had a vase, it was pretty much like a loss every single time. And after, oh, and it's a Clover from the Brain Coat, the reroll. Love that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But now
Mm.
with having 2 pillars, we actually can have a competitive situation where someone can choose a damage equipment over just a skip. And again, we just saw that earlier, so we love that.
Yep. They also, okay, Cabbage trying to book it. Does he have damage though? Trying to make up. Oh yeah, the grandparent. Can they finish him off quick enough? That might be
He
that
wasted
might
one of
be a
his
pressure
saws.
situation. Oh,
So that's a little bit
oh,
lower damage for a while. If Reddy could find some bleed, that Clover is gonna look really nice. Maybe some, oh god, that rock. Maybe some ATGs or something. But all he has right now is just the extra crit, which
yeah. I
again
mean,
isn't
extra
isn't
crit, the
terrible.
cool hat. He's gonna
Yeah,
stack a lot of Scorp, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. The payoff is it starts, but I know we wanted at least an ATG. Come on.
Well, that's something.
Surely.
We'll see if we get that from the teleport as well. If it's a boss item and he is able to reroll that, then like, hey, that's some value there too from the recycler.
Ooh.
It's just no one's build is like good yet, you know? Everyone's build is
Mm.
just kind of hanging on, just looking for those like missing pieces on the
Oh,
damage. It's a little bit rough
yeah.
one. I'm glad that everyone has
Cab
Shuriken at least, but
True.
no bans either.
Cabbage with the gas ignition tank actually took care of the grandparent fairly well. Not gonna be too pressured. I'm afraid for the other boys, honestly.
If Cabbage keeps shooting the rocks that fly by the grandparent, he could probably kill it pretty fast.
Yeah. He's just gonna stay safe. Yeah, electing to.
Yep.
Yeah, complicated.
Just going after the Assassin's Creed saw tech. Huge. And there he goes. And it's just a squid polyp from the teleporter.
Lame.
I mean, looking at ready to re-roll it at some point, but pretty lame.
And he has what? Maybe one, maybe two equipment rerolls. I saw like the one multi-shop. What does he have? Oh, hate to see the move. Yeah. Yeah, some minor payoff. I mean, the clover's nice. He doesn't. He got a sticky for it. That was the other choice. Like one singular sticky, gonna start carrying some damage as well.
I mean, I'll do something. It's a 9% chance for a sticky every commando bullet here with Clover, so it's something. I keep seeing Reddy's grenades. When he throws them, they're like magenta pinkish like him, and I keep thinking they're like the void infestors.
Oh,
That's funny.
yeah, that'll be nice. Okay, let's see the Scorp versus the Boomer.
Oh, kind of a tough situation with all these spells just spawning in there in the guts too. He's got to make some room here, make some space. That's kind of one of the biggest problems. He doesn't have a gas for his ignition tank either.
Oh yeah.
He was the only one who never got that. He does have the Will-O-Wisp still, which is nice, but
Yeah,
there's
he's
still
gonna
so much
be
here.
yeah. The equipment he pings it might have helped. So
This
as
is
you
tough.
say, gonna bleed a little bit. Yeah, gonna bleed.
I mean, looking at Cabbage, he can't even kill the mushrooms, you know? He's probably thinking, like, if I can't kill these, how the hell am I going to kill Mithrix? And he has to, like, do pillars. So, but regardless, he's clicking it and he's ready to go. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be a long fight
He
for sure.
he might be going for some saw tech maybe. That might be the play.
I think so too. I think that's definitely a fair play. If he can actually get the saws on the pillars and, you know, deals damage that way, then we can do something.
Yeah. Like ready coming in. Oh. He could have focused on the Boomer.
Let's see
Like
what
the
the screen
Scorpion
roll
payoff.
is.
Oh yeah, true.
Another
Forgot about that.
Scorpion or Shuriken. I don't know why I said
Oh.
Scorpion. Another
Yeah.
Shuriken is really nice for him. I mean, it's more damage, especially for Commando. If you could stack those up, oof, love that. Yeah, I think Cabbage is gonna go for soup. I mean, we rarely see Cabbage get 5 green scrap for like preempting soup, but we're kind of there right now. We're desperate times.
Yeah, just had to. Just had to. Not much to go off of. Like enough to pull something off, but yeah.
There's Tesla. There's a gas cauldron. There's a med kit cauldron. He's just gonna go after the Tesla here. It looks like he's gonna check up top just to make sure that there's no extra red. And there
Tesla's
is, and it's a laser scope. Ah,
oh.
look at that.
Oh.
He's gonna go after that one. He did give up a lot of crit this run, but even still, he has so much left. I mean, let's see how much crit he has. He has 35, 36. He's at 36% crit, so pretty
Yeah,
good.
not bad. Not bad. He's gonna be
I-
shooting quick with the cool hat as well. Yeah.
I mean, good for the sauce. Get some crit
As
damage.
well. As well.
We'll see. I'm looking at ready to not die during this TP either. He's almost done, but
Mm,
I don't know, these
yeah.
I think those
mean, at this
mushrooms are
point,
stacking up on him.
yeah.
No, he's good now though. Oh, cabbage.
Is he gonna? Yeah, I'm wondering if he's gonna have much more damage at that point. I mean, he does have the clover. Needs a little bit more just to guarantee, because he's gonna take a while now. Probably loot.
Was there a scrapper on stage 5?
I don't recall. Do not recall.
Huh.
Uh,
Interesting. Because if there is, I mean, Reddy can, maybe get that laser scope on the moon. Because I don't think he's gonna randomly give up some greens again, but he might, and he might lose all of his feathers. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, the worst roll.
So there was
Can't-
a void crit on stage 5 actually, and it was a void crit. So Reddy's gonna wait for the recycler cooldown, see what he gets here.
Oh, the
I mean,
spaces skip. Does
yeah.
he have that? Oh man.
If he gets a pillar skip and no one else does, I mean, K has a vase, but
K
Yeah.
is kind of in a tough spot. We gotta
a little
praise
bit
for
of tough
K.
spot.
Man. Remember always a
And needle
shout out.
tick.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
needle tick with the clover though on commando. I mean, it's still good. It's just it's
Mhm.
not the skip that he was wanting. I think it's still good. It's a lot of damage. A lot of damage that cabbage doesn't have. He can re-roll the alien head too. Oh, I'm excited here. I hope he doesn't accidentally re-roll the bear there.
You should pick up the bear. Pick up the bear.
K is
Ready.
somewhere where I don't want to be.
Yeah, I mean, it always goes with the shout out, and I do say, having been in that position sometimes where you just got to push forward, you're going for the show. Reminder chat, there's a lot of very well intended people, hardworking, voluntary people running this thing. So remember to leave a clap, remember to share with the friends. Just a shout out to the Risk of Resources team, because sometimes it's tough, but people push through, and you got to respect.
It's hard coming on stage, and then especially when the runs just don't go the way you want. I mean, it's hard for a lot of people in chat to by themselves in their own room throw a run. Imagine how hard it is to throw when you're on stage in front of everybody. It's tough, man. And he rolls back into a brain coat, by the way, from the alien head.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Fuck that. Painful.
Okay. Looking at, well, Cabbage is going about as a Mander would go, yeah. Oh, and
Unfortunately, just no bleed or anything.
Reddy has the Gorag's Opus. That is an interesting choice, and he was the only one to not find the fuel cell. That is very, very lame.
Tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It'll be a little bit of a DPS increase for his needle tick, but it's rough, man. It's gonna be more of the scorpion than anything else, though. If he can get to that fight quick, I don't know. He might. I mean, Cabbage has a +5. We forget about that, but Reddy could still absolutely win this.
I mean, I feel the Scorpion acceleration will carry. He just needs to execute reasonably cleanly, yeah.
Like, Cabbage has been in this phase 1 for a while, and even with the fuel cell and the saws, it's still only halfway through.
Oh, by the way, it is a good soul pillar, by the way. They have the good one. I hadn't seen that. That is free time.
Now this one, chat, like the enemies spawn on the other side of the wall usually. Not this time apparently, but the big enemies will. So you can kind of save time by getting a little bit for free. Oh, and there goes the watch for ready. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah,
He's
we
greedy.
spoke a little bit too soon. Usually it's a good pillar, but
Yeah.
yeah, he was a little bit too comfortable, I think, there.
Okay, missing a drone for the cannon fodder there. Like
Yeah.
he can stall out the orbs. Yeah.
That really
Kinda
is where
sad.
drones come into play.
Yeah.
That's quite a
Okay.
bit of health loss for Reddy there, so hopefully he doesn't get slammed or slapped by Mithrix in the fight.
Yeah. Also, is there no decent heal going? Is he
Not
coping on
really.
heal?
It's just got
Wow.
a med
Oh,
kit and a monster tooth. I mean, he's
Jesus
got
Christ.
2 leeching seeds, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Scaring me, dude.
He's
Oh my god.
dancing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
1 down. I don't think he's gonna want to do another soul pillar though, so he's just gonna go right
No,
to
no, no.
blood. It looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Man.
Cabbage finally done with phase 1 Mithrix after a billion years.
Yeah, after way too long.
And not
Way
his
too
fault
long.
either. I mean, he was using his grenades well actually. Like it just took a long time. He doesn't have the damage.
I'm not excited for this ready charge. Oh, wait. Does he have a ruckler?
He has 2 reps.
No.
He's good.
Oh yeah.
If you have ready, don't do it, buddy. Oh, you're scaring me. Don't get shot by that. I don't want you to die. Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
If you don't have any like damage reduction, the blood pillars will take away your permanent health on a E8. So, fortunately, he's good though.
Yeah. Kind of
This
just
is
he got there later, like a lot later. Maybe.
he's got to be really happy for his stun grenade right now though for the golems. I will tell you that. That actually
True.
saved him so much on that pillar. All right.
And
Ready
yeah,
losing at
done.
least like 25% of his health. So he's got to be a little bit careful here, but he does have 3 feathers. So more than anyone else.
Yeah. Maybe the mental toll. Yeah. Case giving Dan a little salute there.
Yeah.
Praising the blue.
His every minute about he checks if he can conceive.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, yeah, fair, fair.
No, it's
No
fair.
need, no need to go for the honor. I like Reddy's odds here though.
I like Reddy's
leaving
odds
with the
too.
honor points would be very nice. Yeah, look at the speed up on the health bar. Just the scorpion stacks.
It's just gonna go faster and faster. That being said, though, Cabbage is already at phase 3, so I don't know if he can
Yeah.
make it in time, but yeah, it's gonna be close. Now, I mean,
Let's see.
Cabbage does have a +5. That's frame of reference, but I
Yeah.
mean, just
Yeah. We always go in on the real time.
yeah.
Also, just curious to see if Cabbage is gonna like how much of this does he actually practice? You know, is he going like straight for the saw tech as soon as Mithy jumps in the middle? That could be it.
I don't know if he's gonna go for Sawtech. We'll see. I recall Cabbage saying he doesn't like Sawtech that much, so. But this might be a situation that just really calls for it. He is keeping the saws in his inventory, whereas in like phase 1, he was throwing them out quite a bit.
Yeah.
So he might actually go for it. Ready on to phase 2. His Mythos phase 1 was very much faster.
Yeah.
It's that Clover with the Needle Tick and the Scorpion really, really come into play. And I'm glad he got the laser scope as well. Oh, he didn't. I was looking at Cabbage. My bad.
I mean, Scorpion, given enough time, just carry. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, this is a common.
And Sawtech for
mistake.
Cabbage. He is trying to get the position. Mythics ran around the other side of the wall. Instead of the left. So Cabbage went too far to the right. If he had gone a little bit to the left there, he would have kept the saws and you can see one of the saws actually like peeking out behind the corner. There's a setup you can do where you can like kind of leave the saws there, but he's just gonna try for the reset here. Mythic's unfortunately going off on the rock, so he can't really set up for saw attack on this one. Oh,
Yeah.
tough. Very tough.
Yeah, that's the thing with saw tech. It's so precise. It's so hard to set up. You know.
It is pretty consistent if you can get it though. There a few things you need to understand, like about the Mithrix's AI, right? A lot of people
Yeah.
just try to stand behind the wall at the start or something, but if Mithrix sees you, he will actually run further into position when he shoots needles, which will extend the time before he does pizza. There's like all these like little like things that add up to how to set up this kind of thing. Cabbage is going for it again. Unfortunately, Mithrix goes off the rock again. That is not on purpose. You basically need to stand in between the rock and the pillar there. Cabbage is standing behind the rock, so tough spot.
Wait, yeah, he got ignition damage in.
And it looks like he is just throwing out saws at this point. He's like, fuck the saw tech. Let's just kill
get
him.
the guaranteed damage.
Yeah. But this is leaving room for Ready to finish faster in real time, which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
It's one thing to win because your opponent +5, but it's another to beat their real time because you were still just, that much better. So it's always something, you can look forward to.
Yeah, low damage Mander.
I definitely think though that the recycler keep was the play.
Yeah. The timelines. At least like he's matching Cabbage. Yeah.
Challenge you to pay out the gamble.
What is the gamble? I didn't do this one. Moon Cauldron's used? Oh, yes. Sorry. Moon Cauldron's used, yes.
You have several different mods doing the gambles, and then they're like... Cap is not communicating with the team, so...
Every time I was looking at it, I was like,
no!
oh, there's a gamble.
No! That's a +5 for Ruddy. Oh, and he might die again right now. He's got to be really careful. Oh, God. Ruddy needs to, if he does again, it's over, and he needs to now finish faster than Cabbage. The clock is now like on.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
It's really close.
Yeah, that pizza one. No, man.
But he looks like he's pulling ahead. It might come down to a phase 4 skip possibly. I know they have a crowbar. I mean, I think they could technically skip with like a phase round crowbar, but that's hard.
Shuriken. He has
a shuriken. They do have shuriken. They do have shuriken.
Cabbage has the Samarang as well.
Cabbage is dead.
It's back, boys.
Ruddy is back, baby. Holy.
Never punished. Let's see. He's gonna maybe try for a skip.
Ugh. No skip on that one, but I mean, he doesn't.
Be fine.
He doesn't know how close that was for a minute there.
Yeah.
Tough, man. Saving his Gopis for right the end here to get through phase 4.
Oh yeah, he got the feathers back. He got the speed back. He's safe.
Yeah, he's
Should
good to go.
Safe.
Yeah, you say that.
Ready. Yeah, exactly. I don't have that power. I don't have that like power to summon.
I mean, but it just goes to show the kind of damage this run had, because look how long phase 4 is taking.
Yeah,
oh man.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the Mander to be the most difficult one of the day, but I think after kind of the runs we had today, it kind of does make sense. People were in the kind of go faster mindset after the last couple, and it may just, been how it is. And Cabbage is done with phase 3.
Oh yeah, he should have the Samarang down as well. It should be fine.
Alright, this is gonna be over instantly. He did not go for the phase 4 skip with Saw though. Unfortunate. No flashy extra stuff. Not that he needed to, but it took a while. I wasn't watching where Mythos was at during the last part of phase 3 though, so it could have just been a bad rotation.
Yeah.
Man, This was a tough one, honestly. Wow.
Yeah, I
No one is
mean,
coming out of this one feeling like super good. They're all like, "Oh
yeah,
man, this." Oh,
nobody unscathed. We surely thought the worst was over, but Mander, like that's why a lot of people put Mander and Rex kind of on equal footing sometimes.
yeah.
Basically, where it's at.
Sometimes they're they're the characters that have the most opportunity to have the lowest damage runs, I suppose. So
Yeah,
you really gotta build them up.
yeah. Put
And
Merc
good job
there
with Ruddy.
and with the add-in, but yeah, good job, Ruddy. Bringing home the honor points.
Hey,
Hello.
you finished
GG, sir.
first, so congratulations.
Really?
Yeah, really.
What the hell are those guys doing?
Man. Yeah, you
Okay.
finished real time faster and you had the fewest deaths. So
Huh.
double
Right.
clap on that
Double
one.
clap indeed.
Yeah, good job. You were the only one who kept the recycler the whole time, and you had the most damage for Mithrix, and that's really what it came down to, I think.
Did they take the stage 3 vase? Or
What?
did
The
they
what?
take the stage 3 vase?
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cabbage gave it up on stage 5 though because his damage was just so bad. Kay just happened to keep it. You also had,
Yeah.
you rerolling the Scorpion into the Scorpion rather was huge. You getting the Needle Tick and the Clover, like huge. Or no, you got the Scorpion out of the soup and then rerolled the Braincoat and the Clover, and then
Yeah.
you got like just the extra stuff. So yeah, you had a way faster fight.
Yep.
Let's bring in
Okay.
Cabbage. I
Mm.
think
And
you can tell Kay he
yep,
can
yep,
concede, by the way.
yep.
Oh boy. Hey, Cabbage.
I had fun. Everyone else had fun.
Everyone else
No.
had fun. Actually, a
That's
lot of
nice to
fun.
hear.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone had fun with this loadout. It was
I had
everyone's
a good
favorite.
time.
Yeah. There was no damage. Ruddy did play it the best. He kept the recycler. He went to the bazaar. There was a scorpion in there. He rerolled the brain coat into a clover.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, and then he got a needle tick on stage 5.
Where?
It was the Vrit. It was like a void cradle,
Recycle
actually.
Brit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the correct play to grab the recycler there. I just didn't feel like it.
Yeah. That was a tough one. I mean, there was literally nothing. Like, Vrit damage the whole run. Oh,
I
man.
was hoping for some bleed. Some bleed is fine.
Regardless, though, Cabbage, clap for winning again. You won the day. Congratulations. Very
Okay.
surprised from the start on that one. But, good job. And obviously Kay and Ruddy, I mean, clap to you guys for playing too. It was not an easy day, but we enjoyed watching you guys regardless. It was very fun.
Thank you for pulling through, gents. Very nice.
Claps all around. Clap now. Also, I have my laundry list of things to say. Thanks for joining the stream, by the way, everybody who came by and watched the whole thing. If you want to know when the next one
you
is going to
can leave
be,
the stream now.
if you want to know when this is going to be, you can join the Discord, exclamation point Discord, and we'll announce beforehand when it's going to be. We announced last night on this one because it was a little last minute, but we kind of pulled everyone together to get it done. If you want to look at some of the past loadout races we've done, make sure to check out our YouTube. It's at Risk of Resources on YouTube, and yeah, I'll do the commands and stuff. If you want to play with our mod, we have a public version of it. If you want to race against your friends, just check out the mod on the Thunderstore or R2 Modman. Just search up Risk of Resources. You can find a couple of our mods on there. If you want to compete in the official speedrun.com gauntlet category, you can go and sign up for that. A lot of these guys, actually everyone in here, has done a speed run for that, so you can kind of compete against these guys on leaderboards. It's awesome. And if you want to sign up to be a racer, you can go to riskofresources.com/rules, and at the bottom, you can actually go and apply to be a racer. And we have a program for new racers called the Training Wheels Program, where you can scrim with the team and get ready before your debut on stage, and just like practice and learn a lot. And it's really fun. I think that's it. If you guys